Okay, test. So what we're gonna be doing today, it looks a little bit weird. Why am I in the DPS golem room? This is a world build, right? Well, you need to be in this room if you're gonna play this build, because you gotta practice the combos, and these combos have really long cooldowns. So getting the cooldown reduction from the special action key here is going to be really key to getting in your reps without those long times in between, right? So that's what we're going to do a little bit here. Let me check. So the build is basically a tank Chronomancer. This is not something new by any means, although I think most people have used it as a pure support, and then they have engaged for their team. This is a little bit more self-survivable for like clouding. Great for a commander because it is tanky, but it is not tanky enough to just go 1v10. You still need your team. This build is useless by itself. You need your team, but some people really like playing with their team and they need CC. Otherwise, their teammates who do damage don't do any damage. So, this is a Chronomancer build, which is extremely complex. But we're gonna try to. I tried to make a video on this. I tried to, but I just figured there's way too much complexity to it to just make a video on that. I have to show it how it's played in real time, but we're gonna go over the build right now. So let's look at the gear. Is minstrels. Leadership, we want as much boon duration as possible. River's Relic gives you alacrity and regeneration on dodge. Bounty, energy paralyzation. We're using the rifle to stun people. We got really long stuns now. This is a 3-second stun. 30% more is like a 3.5-second stun. The rifle 4 is also a stun. And then bounty, just so that we can get to basically 100% boon duration. Isn't Chrono dead? So Chrono is... The reason why you don't see Chrono that much is because, and this is a good question, this is exactly the question I wanted to answer. Troubadour is better at supporting. It does more healing, it does more boons, but Troubadour doesn't really do that much CC because, yeah, I mean, sure, it has the F3, which is a stun, or it has the F2, which is a daze, and the F5 can be a daze as well, but Chronomancer has lower cooldowns due to alacrity uptime on those big ticket engage skills that you want to be using, so it gets those back faster. It doesn't heal as much, but it has lower cooldowns on those engage skills, and it has gravity well, and it gives quickness to allies, I think, a lot more than Troubadour does. So it's more aggressive of a support, whereas Troubadour is more defensive, more supporty of a support, if that makes sense. But the idea of this build isn't to be a support. I mean, those builds are there. The idea here is the enemy team has... Well, let's go back. CC is the most important thing in World vs. World because positioning is the most important thing. And sacrificing someone's positioning is the easiest way to secure a kill, right? So we want to CC someone somehow. But the best way to do that is through, you know, like this, pulling someone, but then they've got stability. But then we've got Signet Domination, which removes 5 boons. So we'll go over the combos. But basically, yeah, we've got Minstrel's Gear for healing. You could go Wanderers if you wanted more, like a little bit more damage, but the damage is kind of irrelevant regardless. And then you could go for a Sigil of Nullification. Instead of Bounty, we have a decent amount of boon duration. We'll get 100% boon duration, by the way, on this build. We dodge, we get regeneration, and regeneration on chaos traits gives you concentration. And so basically we're going to have 100% uptime on regeneration because of the River's Relic, and we get alacrity whenever we dodge. We're in PvE right now, so that the alacrity is longer duration. It's only going to be like 2 seconds in World versus World, but we will still get a lot of alacrity. But let's just look at this. Mantra's heal. Ego restoration is really good because it makes your heal skill, with no cooldown, by the way, give you a clone. And in World versus World, this is really important because of this trait. We want to get alacrity when we use a 3 clone shatter. And farming alacrity is really important because we want to get those cooldowns back faster. So what we're going to do is we're going to use our heal skill prematurely or whatever to charge that up. And then you want to get all your clones out at the same time, otherwise they can like die, right? So what we're going to do is try to summon them all at the same time. So we do the Phantasm, wait for the delay, then Rifle 2, heal skill, and then use F2, which gives a lot of prot to my allies. It gives myself stability for a little bit, myself a lot of alacrity, my allies quickness, and it gives me vigor and my allies vigor as well. And vigor is really important because, once again, dodging gives you alacrity, right? And more alacrity is going to give you more cooldowns, and you kind of have not really much you can do besides like healing your allies a little bit in between your big combos, but you need that alacrity so that you can do your combos non-stop. So let's talk about the combos then real quick. So we're farming alacrity with that 4-2 heal combo with F2, right? We farm alacrity in between our bursts, but here's the burst. Yeah, I mean, I think Troubadour has its place and Chrono has its place, but I think the place that Troubadour has is going to be more popular and more populous, right? There should be more Troubadours in a Zerg than there should be Chronos. There should be like 1 or 2 Chronos max in a Zerg, because you only need 1 to do the job of this Chrono. But this job is still so important because you need someone to engage, right? So this is like your commander runs this build, basically. Only your commander runs this build, and that's it. Still, nonetheless, some people like this playstyle. But, so the combos, right? So we put down focus 4, and then we want to pull the enemy, right? We pull them, but not always can you pull them out of their Zerg because they have stability. I was muted there, yeah. You know why I was muted? Because I pressed my special action key. But anyways, as I was saying, the Signet trait is really important here. Because Signet of Midnight is a 5 Condi cleanse. And Signet of Domination is a 5 boon removal. So, what we can use this for is to prevent ourselves from being interrupted, and we can basically use it in our combos because we get it for free in a lot of cases if we use it in the Continuum split. And the Signet of Domination is going to remove boons so that we can use our focus 4, right? Because you focus 4 and then you pull them, but you need, right? You need the boon removal to do. I'm gonna click this so I don't mute myself. So we do focus 4 and then domination, then pull them out of their Zerg. After you pull them out of their Zerg or whatever, you're going to sword 3 to immobilize them or whatever. That gives you 1 clone. Then you can use your heal skill for another clone. Gravity well into this, and then just spam all of your shatters and all of your mantras. And that's kind of the idea. Now I want to take this into EBG, but like you understand kind of like the combo. The combos can be either you gravity well after you pull them out of the Zerg, or you can do like you can do focus or rifle 4 2 heal skill, and then gravity well, and then double Signet of Domination and then double gravity well with double signet of domination to make sure that they do not have stability. But essentially, that's a lot of single target CC, right? With the domination signet. We want to do AoE CC, but there's really no, like, most classes that gave Boon Rip have been nerfed, or at least Mesmer has been nerfed in Boon Rip. So you can't really provide AoE Boon Rip by yourself anymore as a Mesmer. Like, this is the best way to do it, is just single target. And essentially, you have to rely on your allies to Boon Rip for you now. If you want to do these big AoE CC combos, then you have to coordinate with your team, right? CC needs an internal cooldown. I don't think it does, to be honest. I don't think it does. I think that CC has enough counterplay to it with stability and stuff. But let's just like look at what we're gonna do here. We're gonna pull some Gale shots here. Pull this guy. He's got whatever it's called. And sometimes, you know, I'm gonna flop my combo like that, and that's fine. But you know what I'm gonna do if I do that? I'm going to farm alacrity. So I'm gonna use my heal skill here twice. And I didn't get it because one of my clones just insta-died to damage. But since I have alacrity, I'm just going to get my heal mantra back really fast. And that's going to allow me to use it again. And just get more and more of these clones to just farm alacrity. You see this guy here. The signet of dominant. Oh, he's already dead. Get some alacrity here. And let's go for another pull now. I've got my Continuum Rift. Now, I'm not the best at this build. I don't have the best muscle memory, but let's just try to do a combo here. So let's go in. Gravity well these guys. My team doesn't really want to push in this way. Well, they wanted to push the other way, so that's my bad. They have a commander, so they're following that commander. I should be following him. We're going to farm alacrity now. This out. I'm going to double heal skill. Ah, I got stunned, so I couldn't do it. We can just give quickness to our allies here and proc. Quickness is really nice for helping them do their damage. Immobilize this thief. This is the very angry thief that is always like PMing people. And I have quickness, right? So I get quickness when I shatter, and so my mantras just, they can be recharged very quickly. So you can just aggressively spam your heal mantra to get clones and to get alacrity. Okay, so let's get a pull here. Nope, don't need it. Let's get a pull on this guy. Getting CC'd. I need to give myself stability. Mobilize this guy. I can pull this guy off the wall. Gravity well him. Use that on him. He can't stun break himself while he's in Shroud. I got the stun from my Rifle 4. My entire team did not go for that target, which was stunned there for like 3 seconds, but you know, it is what it is. I gave him the Signet of Domination, and then there was a precasted Rifle 4. They did not want to do that. Pull here, they have stability. And just give our allies a little bit of quickness. Let's do our alacrity combo. Okay, so the my clone just died to that, whatever it was called. I'm gonna be focused here probably. I'm gonna use my signet preemptively to get stability or extortion. Getting stunned a lot. I need to be using my mantra charges more often. So let's get a nice pull here. Got 1 or 2 there with the gravity well, maybe. Mobilize with the sword 3. Might be getting focused. I'm going to save my Signal of Midnight. I'm going to see the Ranger Cloud build. Yeah. So there, I mean, there is a Ranger Cloud build already on guildgen.com, 1 or 2. But, I can definitely play them eventually. I mean, I did play them. I played the Gale Shot one. That's my Gale Shot video. But there's also a Untamed build, which is kind of a meme. Right, so we're just getting alacrity by dodging. And by the way, you have energy sigil, so dodge, and then swap weapons, and then... Oh, we need to go for a pull here. Commander's asking for pulls. Let me get rid of this blind, though. Okay, we didn't get much there. But, okay, they're coming down for us. Want to dodge here. Get some alacrity. I can use this. We're fighting Maguma this week, so this is like... It is what it is. Relic of Norris, good for... I don't think Relic of Norris is good on anything. To be honest. Let's put a nice little CC on this guy. He random dodges. I get him with the CC. Immobilize him. The team is already pushed off the gate, so they're no longer trying to go for that kill. I gotta use my elite there, or my distort there, because that is dangerous. We're under quite a bit of pressure here. Give my allies some quickness. Okay, they're going this way. Go for another pull on the wall. Gotta pull this wall here. Got one. Gravity well. They blinked. Towards the gate. And give myself quickness for my clones. Stability through the sphere wall. And I'm not in the squad, so I'm like not getting their support, but I am giving them support. And look, my cooldowns are back. Go for another pull on this wall. Gravity well them at the top. That's pretty hot. I mean, if my team gets kills there, they get kills. But I did my job to gravity well and to pull them off the wall. If they get the kill or not, that's not up to me. Can't really do that myself. And we just got to keep these dodge rolls going so we don't get caught in the back. Get quickness so I can mantra faster. And the shatters give quickness, so I didn't mention that already. So yeah. We are looking... okay, so we're with the per tag here. We can probably get some more alacrity. Being in combat here is nice so that I can dodge to get it. I need my mantra first. Give ourselves some proc, barrier, and we're gonna pull ahead. Pull ahead. Have whatever it's called. Stability. I can't really see my tag too well, but I know that I cannot play that aggressively because they're basically not healing me at all. I could join the tag. Let me see if I can join the tag actually. Is that a... No, I can see it now. I can join it. I can join the tag. So this guy is looking to die. We pull another guy in there. That's a core necro. Necros are the easiest to CC because they don't have stun breaks in... Right, they can't stun break when they're in Shroud. Let's Signet of Domination this guy. Oh my god, destroyed. The Signet of Domination hit hard. Okay, let's go for a stomp. I can actually stomp as this character because I have Distortion and then my Signet of Midnight. The Playmaker. And I'm just going to do this to help my ally to get out because they're overextended, but I don't really need to do that. Okay, maybe we get a kill anyways. The gravity well was good. Barrier up, get the stomp. I'm in portal bomb them. I can do portal plays, but I'd like to not do that first thing I do when my muscle memory ain't that great. Go for this guy, Signet of Domination him. I got the Signet, he's still stunned there. We got the kill on that Necro because he was stunned. Saw his buff bar, he was stunned, and it also removed his proc. Okay, we're gonna do a portal bomb. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. So if you look at my bounty sigil, I have 100% boon duration right now. So whenever I dodge, I'm getting 2 seconds of alac. Pretty nice. Go for this thief, maybe. Mint garnish. I might be overcapped. Alright, we're getting the Maguma special right now. They're just running us back to our keep. Maybe we can get a little cheeky pull on them overextending. This thief is low. This guy's low. He's got stability, so let's do this. Do a double signet of domination. He doesn't get dominated because he's got stability, but maybe random dodge or whatever. But I doubled it, and so the first one missed, but then the second signet of domination hit. You sometimes hit him. Gravity well, this guy. So I signated there because I was blinded. I removed the blind in the middle of my phantasm cast so that it wouldn't, because if you're blinded, your phantasms just don't cast. So I wanted to remove that before it finished. A pretty nice build, I think. Pretty fun. Store it so we can res this guy. About protection. Did bro just port inwards? What happened there? I ain't gonna die for you. Oh look, it's our favorite stream sniper. And when I say favorite, I mean absolutely not. Let's go for a CC lock on this guy. Okay, he somehow ports out. He's got a worm. Stability for the boys. Heal. Let's farm alacrity, actually. Get to farm alacrity. We put that out, and then heal skill, and then F1, and then F2. Got a lot of alacrity now. I've got 12 seconds of alacrity. We double dodge. We swap weapons for another dodge. Alright, so now we can go for a big play. Let's put down this. They push into us further. We're just going to do this. Get that one guy with a gravity well. Get him again. Let's signet of domination this antiquary. And gravity well him again. We got one guy there. No, he's stun broke. We're taking some heat here, though. Let's farm alacrity now. I'm gonna farm alacrity. Let's dodge out. What class should you play this time? For fun, Warrior or Mesmer? I think Mesmer's... Well, I think Mesmer's more fun than Warrior, but I think Warrior's really fun too. Is there an event for World v World, or am I just chilling? I'm always in World vs World. I don't need an event to go in. Let's stun this guy. Okay, he's immune. Okay. I am reading chat and not paying attention to my commander. Let's immobilize this guy. We're gonna port out. We put all these guys into our Zerg. Holy, give the quickness out. They are dead. Our favorite little stream sniper is dead again. Let's get some alacrity so I can signet of domination him so he cannot get out. Bro is just... he is just locked. He is locked. Use my heal skill there. So, when you charge the mantra heal, it gives you, because that counts as using the heal skill, that gives you a clone. So you can charge it up and then use it, and that gives you 2 clones. Go for a stun on this guy. I got the stun. He's stunned there. Some quickness and alacrity. Most valuable Mesmer spec? I mean, probably Troubadour. Okay, we are kind of split here. This is very dangerous. I'm gonna get the triple shatter for alacrity. Let's heal the boys. The barrier to the boys. What are we exactly trying to do here, though? That's my question. What are we trying to do here? Let's get a CC on this guy. Oh, my signet did nothing there. Kind of a long cooldown. It's a 45-second cooldown. I don't want to waste it like that, but I did. Farm some alacrity. I'm at a decent amount of alacrity here. The Spectre? No, that's a Luminary. Oh. Pull him back up. And he's gonna have stability, of course. We're jumping out. We're jumping out. Shatter so that I can get my mantra faster. And we are really in danger, so I'm just gonna do this. Give everything to my team. Gravity well. And this guy. Pull out. Far. Speaking of domination. I mean, I don't think we are having a World v World event here. We are just having somewhat close to prime time Zerging in tier 1 against Maguma on EBG. I mean, that's just what this is, really. Like, this is just like prime time, I guess, almost. Maybe in like 2 hours it's pure prime time. Res this guy, but it seems like it's gonna get me killed, so I'm not going to. Unless someone else reses with me. Looks like your commander does not want to res. Oh, he got the res anyways. What is this? A gale shot that got... I can pull off the walls. Yeah, I should be pulling off the walls. Pull, pull, pull. Got one. I got one. Let's take... So I just took his stability there. And we got a stun there. Ooh, a lot of CC. But my commander was not... He's not privy to my... you know, to my initiations there. This guy's got stability, so maybe we can immobilize. Didn't have my signet up. Let's farm alacrity. Do a little bit of alacrity farm. There we go. We got a triple shatter. And then, you know, I can honestly just kill this guy. Oh, he random dodged my signet of domination. That's not good. Okay, our tag is leaving. You guys gotta get the hell out of here. Me as well. I'm gonna go in stealth there with signet because I've got some heat. Got some heat on me. And then... let's get back to this tag. So what group did they put me in? I'm in group 8. I'm here giving support to the oh, okay, the Mesmer. Let's put a big ol' gravity well combo on this gate. Didn't get anyone. Oh, we got this one Mesmer. Oh, we get the same warrior again. Let's get this guy. It's an Ellie. Doesn't really matter. But you can see if I do rifle 4 into Signet of Domination, it stuns them long enough for the rifle 4 to hit them as well. And so basically they get stun locked for 3.5 seconds and then they get stunned for like 2 seconds. If they don't stun break. And if they stun break the first stun, then they might still get stun locked the same amount of time. So that is pretty nice. Give some quickness to the boys. Farm some alacrity. Watch through that massive AoE shit. I need to pay attention to where our commander's going more. I don't have good muscle memory though. Okay, my alacrity is pulsing. Get a pull on something. Maybe we can pull. I'm just not sure where the commander is going all the time. Our tail is getting tailed, let's put it that way. Oh, bro fell. Bro just fell. That is kind of cooked. I'm gonna die for that. Actually, pull this, maybe. Ooh, that is looking not good. That is looking very not good. That is hot. Our commander fell down and got someone killed as a result. But this guy needs to back off, brother. I gave him the big old stun from the Signet of Domination. He dies. Am I going to grieve for that? No, I'm not going to die for that. They're going to get the res. But the stun secured his down state at least. Get the pull here. And then after I pull, I'm going to immobilize with my sword 3. Ooh, that's a juicer right there. That's a juicer. I don't know if all 3 of those guys got pulled, but definitely one of them died from that pull. Go for this guy. Nope. I'm getting gravity weld now, so I'm just going to Signet out of that. Prop myself. Let's get a dodge here. I'm getting immobilized spammed. I'm just going to put that behind me to maybe peel for myself. Keep cleansing with my heal skill. I don't have my get out of jail free card, so I am in a little bit of danger here. But little do they know, I am the danger. When a Zerg rolls up on SMC, you think that of me? I am the one who continuum shifts. I am the danger. Alright, let's get this guy. Give me old gravity well combo. Oh, I was blinded, so let's do this. Pull him into my gravity well. Immobilize them. Get my next gravity well out. I'm constantly using my shatters and stuff during the combo. They had stability and stun breaks, but now they don't have stability and stun breaks. So guess what? The next pull that you just saw, they didn't have stun breaks for that. So whoever did that secondary pull, good shit. They followed up on my initial thing that got their cooldowns out. This guy is fucking... What the hell is he doing? So I removed his stability, and then I hit him with the stun, but he had a stun break on top of that. We can maybe... No, he's a rat. He's gonna get out. Huh. Use my heal here to try to get a triple shatter there. Let's get my cooldowns back. This guy can get immobed. He's in the wrong neighborhood. Alright, let's get some alacrity. My heal skill up. Do this and then get a triple shatter. I'm going to do another shatter because I have an extra clone from the whatever it's called. Heal the boys. Bury to the boys. We need to support here. I'm not really focusing on a lot of the things that I need to focus on because muscle memory ain't that great on this, but I'm trying it. Get this kill here. I removed the stability, but my rifle forward did not hit. It did not hit. Alright, it looks like we're engaging here, so I'm going to go in. Oh, I got knocked back, even though I wanted to not get knocked back there. Oops. Did I? I fucked that up. Okay, that was a botched thing. So I got knocked back, and then that ruined my entire groove there. Should have used mantra. I need to use the mantra when I'm using my combo so I don't get interrupted. Basically. This guy has probably a thing that's going to help him get out, so I'm not going to overinvest too much. We can get a CC on that guy. Who needs some help? That guy needs some help. I'm going to portal, maybe? He's probably not going to take the portal. If bro took the portal, he would be alive right now, but he didn't take the portal. But most people don't take the portal because they aren't expecting it. They probably have never seen it before. There's that, yeah. There's that. It is what it is. But yeah, this is a pretty fun build. I like it. I think the way that this build exists right now has never really been played this way, I think. Commanders have always used it as a more like, I would say, either a more tanky build that is like designed for a commander to just spam stuff for their team in voice chat while they just survive, or it's been used as like a more of like a support thing where someone just sits there and provides like healing over time mostly, and like for example resistance with the glamour trait. So this build is a little bit different than maybe the Chrono builds you've seen because it's designed to be more of a playmaker. Removed his stability, but was able to dodge. Let's get some alacrity. Maybe we can just pull. No, we can't pull. That is thick and hot and dangerous. This guy needs a portal. He's beyond the portal now. He's beyond the portal. Give him my mantras. Shatter for alacrity. And we're getting we got our combo ready, so let's try to Let's try to initiate this guy. Get a triple pull there. Gravity well. They got like a double pull off of my pull, so they pulled him out of the gravity well, but I think they stun broke or something. They just poured it out. I need to check who I'm trying to use my combos on, because if I use it on like a Guardian, it's probably not going to do much. If I use it on a Necro, it's very good. If I use it on a Warrior, it can probably work out. If I use it on a Thief, they probably not going to get CC locked. Can I save this guy with my portal? I got you the portal, bro. Oh, he took it. He took it. He took the portal. Bro got his life saved because he was aware. He was aware. You need to master all specs because there's almost no specific class that covers all tips of the game. I mean, I don't think that guy was asking to master the game, but you're right. You're right, but that wasn't what he asked. That isn't necessarily what he wanted. But, yeah, if you're looking to master the game, you definitely want to play a lot of different classes that teach you different mechanics. Because, like, for example, one class, say Warrior, teaches you how, like, animation canceling works really well. And animation canceling can be used on Mesmer, and animation canceling can be used on, like, Ellie, but not as well as on Warrior. And so when you do it on Warrior, it's more important and it teaches you to do that. So for sure, yeah. But, I think he's just looking to play what's fun for him. But yeah. So this is, I mean, this is something. I'm gonna try to stay with this tag because this is the fights that I want. If you guys have any questions, please do not hesitate to insert them into the chat. And yeah, so Jen told me today, you're not going to be able to stream on this build. You're going to get stream sniped, and you're not going to be able to cloud. You're against Maguma. And I said, when you see a group of Maguma ganking someone, you think that of me? No, I am the danger. I am the one who ganks. I am the one who uses gravity well on this poor little Sura. I am the one who ganks. Let's get some alacrity here. Am I going to get the unlimited primers? I mean, why not? I got nothing else to get. I give myself some protection here. I think I didn't get the triple shatter there. The clones died, bro. Our tag is way ahead of me, and I might die. I'm gonna use my portal as well preemptively, if someone can take that. This guy's gonna die back here. Let's cleanse that. Oh, they're looking to come up this. Nah, they ain't looking. They ain't looking for that. They don't want none of this. Okay, we don't want none of this either. Uh-oh. Frozen peanut M&M is dead. I ain't going there by myself though. Get this pole here on this wall. Didn't get it. Let's do the domination signet. Nope, didn't get that either. I have failed. I have failed. With some alacrity so that I can make up for my failure. Let's go for a gravity well ahead. The boys got their poles though, so they didn't need me. Anyone on the walls we can pull down? There's an arrow cart there. See if I can pull this guy over here. Not far enough without a gravity well. And so, here's another thing is pulling people on walls with this build. You can pull someone towards the wall, and then you put the gravity well on the the bottom side of the wall, and the last tick of the pull or whatever, the gravity well, is a pull towards the center of the gravity well. So you'll pull them off the wall with the gravity well, basically. Or if the whatever it's called doesn't pull them off first, you know. Oh, we are losing people here. Okay, so let's go for engage on this guy. Got him stunned out the ass. Immobilize him. Pull him back in. Bro is not going anywhere. Okay, he's going somewhere. He's going somewhere. You got like insta rallied, bro. What the hell? I'm gonna have to distort whenever I need to distort, but I'm gonna save it until I need to distort. Okay. So we want to res this. Gem Plumaluz. I've got a full ass distort here. We going in. We going in. Stability. Oh, that's a massive meteor I'm standing in, or what? That was a lot of damage. Are we staying in this shit, bro? This is hot. This is heat, man. This is heat. I don't like this at all. Brother. I don't like this, man. We're dying off. Our tag is fucking up, man. What are you doing? He's just standing still in all this shit, man. What are you doing? Answer this? Move, brother. Move. What are we doing? Okay, I need to... Distort. But when they come at us... We pull. Did I pull someone? No. Did not pull someone. You have your distort after dinner. Pretty toxic. Well, let's get this guy. Oh, he's out of range. Don't waste my long cooldown there. Blinked out. I'm gonna have to just do this. You know, I'm just gonna have to do this. I'm gonna have to die, actually. I'm gonna have to die. Get my distort out. Signet of domination for immobilize, or whatever it's called. Distortion. That was close, bro. I overextended for that gravity well play. I almost got punished. Get some alacrity here so I can get my enter back. Aaron Yeager has been kicked out of the party. Mobilize this guy into my... What's a thief? Yeah. That's it. I can gravity well again here. Let's try to do... Ooh. I got knocked. Our tag is like really... Oh, our tag is dead. Tag died. Try to get this guy out of there. Oh, he's dead. This guy over... Well, that thief is gonna have stun break, so I don't think we can do much about that. Let's give this guy prot. No. Pull this guy in. Signet of you gotta face them when you Signet of Domination, so that guy just like ran around me, so I think it missed. Okay, that guy is gonna get out. Heal the boys. I used my wrong cooldown there. Oh, this guy is looking... He probably has his thing, right? To get out. Hold a bunch down. Double grab well on this Chronomancer. He's out. He blinked out. You watch my Grimjack video. Have there been other toxic people in the community, in my opinion? Brother. If I decided that I wanted to make videos on exposing people, I could have infinite content. But that's not my type of content. The only reason I made that video on Grimjack is because Grimjack is like the key person that is like the poster child for that type of behavior. And I wanted to make a example of him so that that could be used in the case of other people's. So that others could understand how that works and avoid it themselves. But no, I'm not going to make a video on anyone else, but yeah, like PvP is just full of that shit, bro. That's like, that's the norm now. That's the norm, brother. Look at a CC. Oh, yeah, line of sighted me. Copy, well done. We're out of there now. We are out of there. Get a little bit of heal on this guy in the back. It should be fine, right? Give him stability. My cooldowns to give them Aegis. But I did make one other video on a win trader. Actually, so I made an exposed video on a hacker and an exposed video on a win trader, and then an exposed video on someone who was basically toxic, right? Like those were my 3 exposed videos. Toxic, hacker, win trader. I mean, I've made a couple of shorts on hackers. For like an actual like, well, my exposed video was kind of like low budget on the hacker. It was Jeffy's hacking. Bro was hacking in my ranked game and I was pissed. So I was like, fuck you, bro. I'm gonna make a video on this shit. I was pissed that he was hacking in my game because he was doing it in a way that was so blatantly obvious, and yet some people were still like, is he actually hacking? And so I was like, nah, bro, like I'm exposing this shit. This is such clear, because he was playing Thief, right? And Thief can stealth. But he was doing things that was impossible to do and just hiding it as a thief. But like it was clearly impossible to do because I was tracking his cooldowns. He couldn't have shadow stepped, and so therefore he was hacking while he was in stealth. Like he just used shadow step, so it was on cooldown, and so I knew that he couldn't have ported. And then like he just literally ports. Like I run from one side of the map to the other, and he's there before I'm there. So like, yeah. There's some shit that isn't like the most obvious, but it's funny. It's funny when I think about it now. But I was pissed. Gonna watch those too. I mean, if you want. They're there for a reason. They're there for you to learn, but I guess most people aren't here for learn. They're not here for learn. They're here for entertainment. Well, our tag left. Elixir S is hacking? I mean, that's not even close to hacking, is that? Not even close to hacking. If I don't have a squad, I can't really play this build, so I might have to swap. What did he say? Nothing. Oh, her tagging down. I mean, it might just stop now. Anyways, maybe we can get some pulls here. Let's see if we can get some pulls. The boys still want a cloud. You guys just spamming Sherpo 4. The gravity well down there. Ooh, that is not good. That is not good what I've done to myself. I got immobilized and I walked forward without any of my cooldowns. That was not good. We gotta play more conservatively now. We can't just like. So we've always been outnumbered, right? Because Mag always. It's a like Monday at like in the afternoon, and Mag has EBG 100% like queued up. They have like we have it queued too, but they have like an 80-man queue probably on EB. So we're gonna be outnumbered basically. Well, maybe we're not outnumbered because we have a queue too, but they generally outnumber on this map because they just have everyone here always. We get the nice little Signet of Domination, but he stun breaks. Get the down. Pulled him in. I got blinded randomly. I love getting randomly blinded. But yeah, we don't have our tag, and we don't have, we aren't Maguma. So we're going to be outnumbered, so I need to be more careful. So let's farm Alacrity. Let's get some Alacrity here. Guys down. I can go for the Stomperino. Need to. Do I get barrier on this? No, just on this. You have auto dodge because you could hit the dodge before the projectile hit you. I mean, you are just hacking by under. You are a prophet is what you are. You can see things before they hit you. That's insane. That is just insane. Let's see if I can get this Gale shot maybe. Oh, he has stability. Are they gonna mob though? I could have gravity walled that guy, to be honest. Could have got that kill. Is there anyone up top? We can pull. Oh, we can pull this guy down. Oh, but he's a role player. We got him anyways. Someone else got him. He blinked back up. Maybe I should say like, yo, let's go in, bros, or something like that, you know? It's kind of hard for me to engage here because they have so much more than us. I'll die if I go in, but actually the boys are going in. The boys are going in. Oh, I fucked up my combo there because... And how did I get randomly dazed there? What is that? Look at Stickum Soul Beast, lol. How did I get random blinded there, I mean? What I meant to say. Let's get rid of this guy's stability. He's stunned there. He has another stun break. It's kind of hard to play this without coordination. Some alacrity. This guy is way out of positioning. Let's get my mantra up so I can go in. Pull this guy. Mob this guy. Gravity well this guy. He has distortion. And the farm alacrity. 3 clone into the 1 clone shatter. We've got alacrity out the ass right now. Heal the boys, I guess. Then the mantras, stability maybe. We can stun lock this guy. Unity there. Aegis for this guy and heal. He's just dunzoed. We have like our squad is constantly lingering because yeah, we're outnumbered. And whenever you are outnumbered, it has a multiplicative effect or a exponential effect. The more you are losing, the more you will lose in World vs. World because you will have fair weathers. World versus World is basically PvE players, right? And so they fair weather when they're not winning and getting rewards. Even though you're still getting rewards no matter what, but you're just not getting as rewarded. Which, why are you in World v World if that's your thing? But, you know, it is what it is. We get this pole here regardless. And this guy's stability runs out. Get these tails. Oh, this gale shot. And we can do it again if someone else wants to come up. You want to walk up on us, bro? Scene of domination. They knocked him with the thing. I'm just gonna gravity well in that. Why not? Someone is just dead in front of us. Our squad has dwindled. We don't have even half of them online. Like 6 players. But it is what it is. Wait, this guy's name is Per. But his guild tag is also Per. Is bro the mascot? Dodged. Do some alacrity. So I have gravity well in 5. I can go for a quick gravity well here on this wall here. Pull this guy down. The boys can get quickness from me. Oh, a juicy little pull. Is there someone inside us now? Ability so we can res this. Distort so we can give Aegis to the body. Yeah, they're engaging on us. Let's get this guy's stability. He random dodged it. But he's still gonna die. We get this pull. I'm gonna go for the stomp. Oh, we don't need it. Fine. Get alacrity. Do a triple shatter into a single shatter. My minstrels? I am minstrels, yeah. I do a little bit of healing. So you can go for a non-rifle build, like you want to go for maybe like Scepter Shield. If you want to be like a pure tank, not really healing people, you can go Wanderers with Scepter Shield and Sword Focus. But I feel like it's just more valuable to go rifle because it's self-healing too. But the shield block is definitely nice. Alright, do I have my combo ready? I do. Let's go for this. Got the poles. Let's remove this stability. They evaded it though. My boys push in on those downs there. We push in, boys. A little bit of gravity. I'm gonna just recharge my mantras here. As much alacrity as possible. I've just farmed out all the alacrity. I have 11 seconds of alacrity. My mantra now. Use a charge. Now, I wasn't in combat, so it actually didn't give me anything. Next mantra. So what's the next play we're looking to make? And you can see in these fights, no one really engages. It's all just pirate shipping. So you need someone to engage for you. Someone's got to engage for you or no one else is going to do it. And so this is like the cloud initiator. This guy has stability. Backed off. I would really like to have my thing here, but I'm just going to throw it in anyways. Oh, you know, it's kind of hitting. It's kind of hitting. We got a kill off of that. I'm going to distort. They went in stealth. Barrier up. I can't finish that. Survive this. Boys. Positionings. Okay, this guy's in our shit, but he's usually too many stun breaks. They gotta burst him. Not on me to kill that rat. On my team to do that. They didn't shatter with all those clones before they died. I got a triple shatter there, though. Okay, we can pull this guy now. This gyno. That's his guild tag. I didn't call him a gyno for no reason. Trust. It's just his guild tag. Okay, we go for the gravity ball now. Into the Amoeb. Into my boys, my boy's not getting that kill. Go for the alacrity farm there. Alright, we're pushing, we're pushing. I don't want to push too hard though. Our squad is, ooh, so let's go for pull here. One guy. I'm still like perma-blinded because that's gonna happen. Am I Chrono over Troubadour just because of gravity well? There's a number of reasons. I went over this earlier, but Troubadour is better for pure support and healing. I am healing, and like the main purpose of this build is initiation. Troubadour is not an initiator. You can't really initiate with Troubadour. You have like the drums, but that's like pure melee. You have to be pure melee to initiate with Troubadour, right? It's just not it. But Troubadour is better healing. So, what I'm doing on Chrono is I'm initiating and using grab ball, of course. But also I'm farming alacrity in between my combos so that I get those combos back faster. Because the whole purpose is doing those combos. And let's say, for example, I have a focus on my Troubadour build. I don't have alacrity on Troubadour. I don't have continuous split, obviously, yeah. So there's that. Go for this guy. Removed his stability. Pull him in. I fucked up. I botched the continuum shift, though. Fortunately. We didn't get a double there. Yeah, I'm basically just CC support. Which is definitely a very viable support option. And it's unique. Let's get this guy's stability out. Can we get a stun in there? Nah. Yeah, Signet of Domination also removes 5 boons. You probably didn't hear that, or maybe you don't know about that, but Signet of Domination is a 5 boon removal and a 3-second stun. If it removes stability, it doesn't stun, but it does remove the stability for your other stuns. And if there's like one Chrono in the group and like 5 Troubadours, that's ideal. You want like most of your supports to be Troubadour, but like 1 Chrono is good. You need 1 initiator. Pull this guy in. Gravity well the guy. Being mobbed, but we're fine here. Okay, let's get a stun on this guy. We'll remove his boons. Get another stability there. Got another gravity well I've got in the books here. Try to put it out. Pull him in. Gravity well. I got something there. I got something. Store it because I'm going to be focused with my positioning. That guy dies because he doesn't want to back off. What am I doing? I'm doing pretty well. They got it down. Okay, I'm gonna, you know what, I'm gonna do something crazy. No, I'm not gonna do that actually. I'm not gonna do that. I have no cooldowns. What am I doing, bro? We do a little bit of baiting. Do a little bit of baiting. I can't really do anything with this pole, but we'll try it. Double dodge, triple dodge. Not just for the alacrity, but because I was going to just die there. Let's put out our support first. And swap. This guy, we're going to get him with the Signet. So what I did there is I precasted the 4 into the Signet of Domination. So that the stun of the sharpshooter would actually stun. Because he has stability, right? But it didn't matter. He just died to damage anyways. Let's get some alacrity here. Such a variable class. Yeah, it's very interesting. I've got my cooldowns. We're ready to go. Get a double grab well in there. We get a double grab well in there. Holy, look at that. Look at that, bro. That is Christmas morning right there for my boys. Got all the bags for you. Enjoy them bags. Get another down though. We need to potentially stop for our boys. Oh, they got it. They got the cleave. They can press their 1 buttons. They press the 1 buttons. Alright, let's get some clones here. Triple shatter. Ah, they killed one of my clones. Okay, dude. Okay, looks like they're pushing on us. Let's put my portal out just in case someone needs it. No, I think someone took it. Did someone take it? Go for the stun on this guy. He evaded randomly. Unfortunate. Let's give stability because I thought that was like a wall there or something. Yeah, this is not like an easy to play build, but it's also gravity well this. So we don't get out. They have a res. They're using reses now. Okay. If we're overextending or what? Just cleave this. They're gonna res it if we don't cleave that shit fast. Give prot to the boys and barrier. We're getting a mob. We need to get off. I'm gonna use my distort just to give out Aegis, guys. Get off. Get off that. This guy is overzealous. We're gonna remove his stability. I hit him with the old remove all the boons, but I think he was dead anyway. His bro was way overextended. This guy got his stuff removed too. Let's get immobilized into the CC. Oh, he got yoinked as well. Wasn't me there. All you. Get a triple shatter, but my clones die instantly. I need to use my cleaner combos there. Is bro gonna sit here and tank this? I'm gonna gravity well again. We got a CC. Let's try to pull them afterwards too. Bro, they're getting locked the fuck down. I don't think we got anything out of that though, unfortunately. We didn't have cooldowns or we weren't ready for the damage at that point. Coordination was lost. Doesn't break us. I need some alac here. Let's shatter. I don't have anything big, but I'm just gonna pull anyways because it's gonna be off cooldown by the time my next thing comes off. Oh, the bait is good. The bait is good. Okay, I use my get out of jail free card, so I gotta back off now. The August Queen Elite is so broken. I think it's only 2 seconds of distortion. Why would they nerf that though? I feel like that's not that good. I feel like distortion is something that you need to use, especially if it's a short duration. It's something that you need to use preemptively. And so the fact that it has a cast time is what balances it. It has a cast time and therefore it... Oh, we got this guy. Let's just put out the gravity well here. The gravity well is ticking, but it's not getting any return from our boys here. Let's remove this guy's boons. He evaded randomly. Good. I'm going to barrier the boys. Yeah, I mean, using Hail of the August Queen at the right time is so hard to do because it has a cast time. And because of that, you generally don't overlap the distortion when you need it the most. And so therefore, it doesn't really last as long as you get value from it lasting. I don't think it's that good. Let's give this guy the old stun removal. There, he gets stunned now. Removed all of his shit, so he had to use one of his stun breaks sooner. Give Aegis to the boys by distorting. Oh, I lost my triple shatter. My alacrity has been denied. I'm going to triple dodge just to get alacrity here. This guy is going to walk in on us with his Doliac high wind stance. Ability for the res, prot as well. With the F2. Dodging for a little more alacrity. We've got our burst combo, or our CC combo ready. Let's just do it. Double grab well, guys. Oh shit, bro. They all backed off during my double grab well. What the helly? What the heck? And it was good too. It was a good double grab well. What the helly? Time to farm alacrity. Oh, also, the fact that I'm healing my allies, I guess, gives me credit for bags or something. You cast it with quickness. Well, how are you getting quickness? Your allies are giving it to you? You're giving it yourself with your F5. So what you're telling me is you precast something so that you can precast distortion faster? That's just adding more cast time to it, bro. What do you mean? Oh, also, I cripple on this, which is not bad CC. Useful CC is the cripple. Yeah, your F5 is the only way you get quickness in World v World now, so... Is bro, like, saying that recasting the, How does this guy have so much stability? What the... Yeah, so if you cast F5, what's the cast time on F5? Are you telling me that the F5's cast time is not relevant? Prot for the boys. He's gonna get stomped, guys. He's gonna get stomped. Help me. No, I can't. Barrier and resistance on myself. I don't think I'm gonna be able to pull anyone there, but I'm just gonna throw it out anyways. We're getting pushed back into our keep as per the Majuma way. Let's get a little bit of alacrity from these two clones that I randomly have. My combo is up soon. I'm gonna swap out just to precast some clones, get some alacrity, maybe, that I don't really need. Oh, we're going in now. Let's get resistance so that I don't get blinded on my burst. Pull them in. Gravity well. Gravity well this guy. I got him, but not really. The boys just did damage there. Let's get this guy with a little bit of a stun. Hit him with the old stun, but it didn't stun because he had stability. Shot for the boys in quickness so they can get this kill fast. Distorting that fear there. You need to get out of there, Mr. Crimson Ag. I gave him the portal, but he just did not want to live. I just got a fuck ton of boons. What was that? Who just gave me all those boons? Who just did that? Bro just nuked my boon bar. Oh, was that a Harbinger? It must have been a Harbinger, yeah. Because they can share those boons. Pull them in. They have stability. I need to precast this. Oh, here we go. Evade! I need to precast Signet of Domination on the targets that I'm using my Focus 4 on, but I'm kind of having trouble targeting people. Not in combat? Come on. You do F5 on elite on engage. Well, what you're saying is your distortion is very predictable, right? And so then enemies can just if it's predictable, then enemies just know, hey, like, don't attack into their distortion. It's predictable, right? Like, that's what I'm saying. It's not that overpowered. Get a stun here. Another stability. I dodged into the enemy, Zerg. I am dead. I'm in danger. I think I'm going to be fine. Someone just gave me an Earth Aura. That's a lot of stability there. This guy's actually kind of... oh, he does have it. Don't get any pull there. Farm some alac. It is very strong. I mean, it's an elite skill. Fair enough, right? I like elite skills that are strong. I don't like elite skills that are meaningless. Now, one elite skill that isn't strong, but I think becomes strong because of how it's designed, is Jaunt. Jaunt is like a really cool elite skill because when you think of elite skills, you're always thinking like, okay, this has to be like game-changing elite skill that I use, and then I just win the fight when I use it, right? But I'm gonna do a double. I'm fucking this guy. He kept getting stability twice, and so what I did to him is I did a Signet of Domination plus continuous split, so I double domed him. Bro had 2 stun breaks, but I got 2 Signets of Domination. But yeah, Jaunt is like, it doesn't change the tide of battle with like one cast. It's not like an I win button, but like it's a low cooldown thing that is like playstyle defining. I think they should have more elite skills like that where they're low cooldown and they like change your playstyle in a way. Like, is there any other example of that? Like a low cooldown elite skill? Jaunt is like a very, like, think of Guild Wars 1 elite skills, right? Guild Wars 1 elite skills, you would have really, a lot of the time the elite skills would be lower cooldown just because that was the trade-off of it being an elite skill, which is, an elite skill, if you don't know, means it could only be, you could only use one of those per your skill bar. That guy just got destroyed because I removed his stability. Lol. So you could only have one elite skill. You could choose any elite skill, but you could only have one elite skill. And so elite skills were stronger, but one of the trade-offs, or one of the things that you got as a result of it being stronger, was that they were generally lower cooldown. So they were very playstyle defining skills. So like Water Trident was a Guild Wars 1 LE water magic elite skill. It was basically a water projectile that knocked you down if you were moving, right? And it was like an 8-second cooldown. So basically you just had a ton of CC. You'd have like a very low cooldown CC. Or you would have like, I don't know. I'm trying to think of like a low cooldown elite in Guild Wars 1. I can't think of one right now, but yeah, basically more elites like that would be cool, where they're like low cooldown, they change how your playstyle works, they facilitate your elite spec in some way. I don't have my gravity well there. Let's give some stuff to the boys here. Prod up, barrier and resist. This bro is way out of position. My Continuum Rift just got deleted. I didn't get value on that. Just pull them. Do they have stability? I got a pull there. That's a pull. I'm gonna auto attack. Why not? There's the tail of Yogg. That's cool. Knockdown on an 8-second cooldown sounds like hell. Well, they have to be moving, and it's a projectile, so it could miss if you were moving, right? Because projectiles in Guild Wars 1 were dodgeable. It wasn't completely tab target. There was action combat for like projectiles in Guild Wars 1. And so they had to be moving when it hits them, and they had to get hit by the projectile. But still, like, movement is pretty important, right? Not as important as it was in Guild Wars 2. Light Beam kind of fits in there too. It's definitely an interesting skill, but it is very much more like that. Like, it's not like an I win button, but it is like a big impactful thing. That it is lower cooldown, but I don't think the fact that it's lower cooldown is what makes it interesting. I think the fact that it's just like a massive CC that is also damage. It's just like a massive nuke, basically. That's what's just cool about it. And it's like, it's a short cast, I guess. Although it has a lingering effect. But it is like a very burst kind of thing. Whereas like elite skills are, maybe they're more impactful over a window of time instead of like a burst. I guess that's what's interesting about it. I don't understand Chinese, by the way, so if you're typing to me in Chinese, you're gonna have to use English. Sorry, I am monolingual. I am monolingual. I only speak based. I only speak facts. That's my one language, bro. I only speak facts. Look for a double dom signet on them. Not probably safer for me to stand on this edge here instead of in the center. Because they're just gonna run me down the center if I do that. Bro is just typing up a storm in Chinese. I don't know. Woo-wee! I think we are not gonna make it through the gate at this rate. I think we gotta go this way. Let's get the gravity well on that dude. I'm gonna use my 4 skill first before using my heal. I've still got the stun. Yo, chill on the Chinese spam, brother. Last warning. If you're not gonna speak in English, at least say like one thing in Chinese, not like a million things in Chinese. Bro is spamming in another language. He's spamming that I'm a coward and that he's not gonna speak English. I'm a coward? What the hell? I'm like, what did I do now? You don't see Chinese because it's in YouTube chat. It's a YouTube chatter. He's calling me a coward in Chinese, but bro is a coward to use English. Bro's afraid to use English even though he understands what I'm saying. Bro's a coward. He's a coward to English. Oh, we are so cooked here. This. Is bro a Maguman? I got Magumans in my chat. I think we're cooked here. Ooh. I think we're cooked. They all came for me after they, yeah. I'm the coward, by the way. We're like in a 2-man squad versus the entire Maguma Zerg. Taiwan? He's from, I don't think it really matters where he's from. Rage bait? Kind of hard to rage bait me though. Like, you gotta speak English to rage bait me, bro. It's just really difficult to rage bait in another language. But yeah, we have like 2 people in the squad, brother. I'm a coward though. I don't know. Probably just rage bait. Anyways. Wait, so is he calling me a coward? Is it? It's working. I don't think it's working though. How is it working? Am I raging? I'm just responding. You want me to just ignore it entirely? I mean, that's kind of what I was doing. But you guys are the ones that told me what he said. You guys are the ones that are rage baiting, actually. True. But what was I gonna say? The Maguma server, I don't know. There's like some Japanese guild, something like Fujiyami guild, Japanese guild. They always like to stream snipe me, but I don't think that's he's speaking Chinese, I'm pretty sure. The Fujiyami guys love me, bro. Every time they're on the same map as me, they only go for me. Get the gravity well on this guy. Gravity well up top here. Okay, I'm gonna stomp with distortion. Woo, wait, we out. We out of here. Oh, we have a E waypoint up now. Give some of the boys this. Wait, did we lose this? It's already gone? What the hell? I need to use Signet of Domination to distort through that choke point. I'm a coward. Look, I'm running. I'm running, bro. I'm a coward. That cripple, though. Get the boys out. Get the boys out. This Will Bender is going to overextend for sure. And he's going to die for it. Give him the pull. Oh yeah, well, what was it the other day? Someone was in my chat saying that my guild NT only runs with like 20 to 30. You know, they said we only run with 30 plus, and they're like, nah, it was just a joke. But then later they made like the same joke of saying like that we run with 20. Like they moved the goalpost, and it's like we never run with ever more than like 10 or 15, brother. But I think it's irrelevant how many people you run with. Isn't it? Kind of irrelevant. What is relevant is that you are taking fights and not shying away from challenges. So like when we're 15 or whatever, or when we're 5, we'll try to like poke blobs. We'll poke blobs with 5 players. We'll gank 1 player with 5 people or whatever, or with 15 people. It doesn't matter how many they have. We tried to fight it. Like that's what makes you not a coward. But when you're running like a 50-man blob, like Claire's group or whatever, when you're Claire's group and you're running like a 30-man pug or whatever, and you're running from a group of like 20, not even, let's not go that far. Like they've run from us before and we're like 20, but they'll like run from groups that are smaller. But if you run from a group that's bigger than you, right, like that's, you know, that's arguably cowardice, but it's also kind of smart. But like, can you blame someone for that? They're just not that good. They're just not that good, that's all. They don't think they can win the fight. That's just smart. And if you're gonna say that someone is bad, then I mean, sure. Why is Open World Guild Wars 2 so wholesome and World v World so unbearable? Yeah, bro does not go to Bro has never done Octavine in his life, I think. The thing is that people are happy when they are getting their way, and people are angry when they're not getting their way. That's all it is. Did I typo the initiator? No. Might have. I might have initiated a typo there. The initiator. Initiator. You're right about that. My bad. Thank you for the catch. But yeah, bro has not been to Octavine. Because Octavine is where you can fail. When you fail open world events, people will get, like, they'll get angrier than they do in World v World. They get even more angrier in World v in open world than they do in World v World, because they're so used to getting their way in PvE, where they just get rewarded by everything. Everything rewards you in PvE. So when you don't get rewarded, some people get really mad because they have this like expectation that they deserve rewards. And yeah, there's been some toxicity in PvE. But the reason why you don't see the toxicity in PvE often is because it's so easy and casual. Everyone is getting what they want. And the people that don't get what they want, they generally just don't play PvE anymore. Right? And so the people who are happy with PvE, they stay there. The people who are unhappy with World v World still stay there though, because what they want is attainable still, but it's situationally attainable, right? And so when you're getting like dumpstered because you're outnumbered, People are mad and angry. When they're winning and getting free bags, they're happy. So for you to say someone is unbearable is you just not really getting the bigger picture there. But that's fine. You'll learn. You'll learn. Wait, what is this guy doing here? He's got random dodge money. Done, but he's still dead. I can actually get this kill if I do not get interrupted. Why is my stomp animation going but not going? I got like CC'd. Man, I had that stomp too. What the helly? My teammates are dead. What is this? Double grab well? Oh, boys are dead. And this guy I think is like full glass. Let's give the barrier to the boys. He's gonna run at me or what? Is bro gonna run at me? There's the pole after this. My hollow got the CC chain. We give stability and we stomp. Gyno's here. Maybe we can do a little bit of small scale fighting if we have some roamers that I can play with. But like the thing is, I don't want to play a support in like roaming situations. But like if we're doing like havoc, kind of like 5 to 10 man stuff, yeah, I can play this. We're gonna lose this tower. You love when we get to learn about life through the video game. True. Cloud, yeah, clouding is, it's like large scale fight, but not necessarily like a guild group that is comped up. Like disorganized zerging. This thing here. Wait, get in here, boys, get in here. E-waypoint is up. Did we advertise it? We did. Okay, so we should get some peeps in here. Before the what? Before the tower flips. We got some alacrity here. This guy is on top of me. I pull him in. I gravity well him. Gravity well again. I think he's out of cooldowns here. I think we need to get this kill. No, he's got shadow step. Well, I wasted all of my cooldowns on that, which is bad. Because I need to use it for their actual group. Can I tank this? Got some boys in there. Okay, we gotta tank it. We gotta tank it, but I don't think we can. I don't think we can. I don't have enough here, and I'm a coward. I'm a coward, so you know I'm not gonna stand in the ring until I die. You know what I'm saying? I'm a coward. Yeah, it's like freestyle zerking, I guess, but I don't know if that's the best way to describe it. It's just disorganized, or like 5 people log on or whatever, and maybe they're like in a group with each other, and then like 50 other people are not in a group with each other, and they just log on, they get on the map, and they're like, well, I want to play. Most people, what they do is when they see there's a tag on the map, they go join the tag, right? And so having all these like solo players join one group is kind of like a cloud, because there's not necessarily going to be stacking, because there's not as much coordination. Like, it's casual zerging is what it is. Clouding is casual zerging. Not as much coordination and organization, but I mean, you're still going for the same objective. You're just not doing it the same way. You're still doing the coward thing. I mean, yeah, I am. I am doing it. I don't think that's rage baiting me though. Still not rage baited here. Our tag is actually here. Gravity Well's out. Signet of Domination is out. Mobilize. Look at my damage, bro. I should be Wanderers. Look at my damage. Look at that damage, bro. I mean, we baited his cooldown so that our boy could do damage. Let's just put it that way. We baited his cooldown. That's what we're here for. What is the best for Zerg? Stab, support, Troubadour, or Luminary? Does Troubadour even give that much stab? It has the one tail, and it has the F5. But other than that, I don't think it gives that much stab. It has 2 stabs, but they're kind of low. I mean, Guardian is just better, right? Isn't it? Guardian is just better stab. But that's Guardian's identity. It better do that. Get this guy. I've already port 2. Oh, right, the mantra. I'm even using that. No, honestly, I would say Troubadour is better than. Because if you think about it, Guardian's stability is from the... They have 2 stability skills, right? They have 2. And then the F3. So they have 3 skills, right? They have 3 as well. But the virtues trait line, right? The F3 with virtues. Is bro gonna try to rat me? He like ported on me, did nothing, and then ported off. Yeah, I don't know. Actually, they're kind of similar then. I would say the Guardian has better stab though, because its stabs are stun breaks, aren't they? But when you give stability to your allies, they might be already stunned. But Guardians stab stun break. At least 2 of them do, right? No, one of them does. One of them does. Only one. But I don't think Troubadour stun breaks with any of its stabs. Just give stab. The Guardian is technically better because you can use it reactively. Not preemptively, which gives you a little bit more value on the uptime. They have 5 with Relic of the Centaur, but does Centaur give it to your allies? Why does... It's only on yourself, bro. What do you mean? Nobody cares if you have stability. They want to give it to the allies. F4 is a stun break? That's true. I forgot that you take this instead of this. That's cleansing, but you don't really need to have cleansing that much when you have resistance. You don't die to condies, you die to... You don't die to damaging condies, you die to movement inhibiting conditions. Yeah, I guess... I guess that's it, right? Like, they're the same. Put Gravwell in here and remove his boon so he gets hit by the Gravwell. I'm kind of going here. Sort through. They're kind of dying, actually. I'm going to give Prot and run through them again. Pull them. Is this a guild? A guild? Oxy? Yeah, it's sort of. Sort of some of a guild. Like 3 guys from a guild. Yeah, honestly, Troubadour is pretty good. I forgot about... Honestly, I have not played Troubadour support in World vs. World myself. I played it in PvP, and I used this trait there instead because it's just more sustain. But you probably want the disengage potential more in World v. World, yeah. They're both really good. But, doesn't Mesmer have more, like, wide range healing? Aren't the Troubadour things like 600 range? And Guardian is, I think, it has shouts which are 600 range, but the stances, are the stances 600 range? Oh yeah, that's right. So Illusion of Life is not the best res skill, but the thing about it is that it's not, there's no counterplay to Illusion of Life. In that, for example, if you're rezzing as a guardian and they have like poison and like they have a lot of cleave and poison on it, then your res just might not do anything. But with Illusion of Life, I think it always vengeances them, or whatever it's called. There was actually a skill in Guild Wars 1 called like Vengeance, wasn't it? Which is basically how Illusion of Life works. But Vengeance in Guild Wars 2 is just a warrior skill. What? So Illusion of Life is like kind of less convenient because you have to res them again, but I think it's less counterplay to it. I mean, I guess you could just kill them again within that time limit, but no, it's yeah, I mean, it's comparable. There's trade-offs to both. Is anyone actually taking Illusion of Life? I've seen it within like the last 24 hours, so for sure. I just wouldn't take it myself because if my ally is dead, it's either because I fucked up or they fucked up. Just be better next time. I ain't gonna try to steal your gains like that. Should I go for a little bit more of a subvertive Mesmer build now? Let's go for like a port into portal build. Like, we can do that. And then run prismatic. We can do like portal plays. The thing is, like, if I do portal plays, then I need to have a coordinated team. I need to have coordinated team for that. And I need to be not like massively outnumbered as well. Uh-oh. Do this. Just get a mass invis out so that they stop chasing. 6666. Yeah, I noticed that earlier today when I got to 6660. But for these 10 levels, I am currently Satan. Apparently. Should have did that earlier. Didn't. I'll go for the stomp. No, I'm not. No, I'm not gonna go for the stomp. That was like an instant res. Let's go in. Boogie is chilling on the ground. They're coming back. We can't go for that res anymore. I kind of wish I was not on my mass invis setup now. I wish I was on my Signet of Domination. Let's go for that then. Yeah, I mean, I need to just go for the basic setup for now. Because that's generally better. To have CC instead of portal playmaking, which might or might not be useful. Which, to be honest, CC might or might not. Let's pull off the wall, actually. We pull off the wall. No one got pulled. Dead stab. Dead stab. Alacrity. We're back into the fights. Oh, we have a tag here. We have monster. I don't know why I added an accent to that. I thought it was like I thought it wasn't an English word there, but then I realized it is. Wait, it's not an English word. It's monster. It's kind of like what is monster? You swap the S and the T. Monster. Bro's not a monster. He's a monster. This is dead. I get it. Okay, I'm gonna distort this. Grab this for some super speed. I'm gonna come at the top. The boys are chasing me. What the hell? Can I pull them off? Find out. Gotta pull. Gotta pull. Gravity weld this bitch. Oh, they jump off though. I need to get this kill before he rallies because my boys are gonna get engaged on and die. Stun this guy into a stun. I am gonna get focused here. Resist myself. I know I'm irresistible, but I've gotta resist myself. Kill that guy. That was a cringe little pun. That was the cringest dad joke ever. We're getting there, boys. We're getting there. Don't worry. Grab well this pole. Hey, they had stun break or whatever because the troubadour has stun breaks. Here's what it is. This guy's low. Blocks though. Ability. I got stun there. Resist. Alright. How do I feel about the World v World scoring changes? I don't really feel about them. I'm just gonna wait for them to happen. It doesn't really change how I play the game, but it'll change how others play the game, I guess. Which will therefore change how I play. I need some alacrity to get my combo in. I wanted to do my combo right there, but I didn't have my cooldowns. I need my alacrity. Oh, this guy is so out of position. Oh, they're split too. They're split. Look at this Gale shot. Pull. Can I get some movement here? No. I get stunned even. I should have distorted through that. It distorted late. Get a Signet of Domination. He's out of range. Fuck. My Signet or Gravity Well this guy? I got the Gravity Well. Okay, he ports out. I'm being focused by a Fresher Weaver. Okay. There's a portal. I'm taking the portal so that I can take it back. Okay, so our tag is back. Monster is back. I go for a pull. Oh, we got to pull. We got to pull. He's gonna dodge. Pull him after the dodge. Got him, boys. Punished. I'm gonna start stomping so he miss. Okay, he's already moving. Ah, I can't fucking do it. I have to use my stuff here. Man, I had a target for my Signet of Domination. I should not have greeted for that, obviously, because the misform would be way too deep. But I had a target for my Signet of Domination, so it canceled it. So I didn't get Cleanse and Distortion from it. Although it should just do it anyways. I thought it did it anyways. It shouldn't, but it does. I thought. Throw that out there for invulnerability. Okay, but we've got some content now. We have a tag, and we have we still have a blob to fight, a cloud to fight. Okay, this guy's in Shroud, but he's a ritualist, so he's gonna run out very soon. Left. Heal him. Is bro coming at us like that? I mean, there's 2 of us here, 3 of us here. But we can kind of engage on this, can't we? We can remove this guy's stability. And then we can double grab well him. I need to get in range, but he's so far away, brother. Gotta stab. The Phantasm hits with the stun, and we get the Emote too. Why am I so much damage on him? This fucking conduit is on him. Okay, well. So you like the Meta Master? I am Poppy. I am Poopy. Bro, do we have more Maguma? I think it's Maguma players in my chat right now. They're very angry that I exist and that they do not exist. They only exist inside EBG for like 12 hours a day, and anyone who is not stuck in that prison, they are jealous of. They're stuck inside SMC 24 hours a day, bro. They're just mad that they are always in SMC. I got the long ass stun. Look at that long ass stun though. Holy. Stasis. I don't have my thing. We can get a cripple maybe? Miss. My boys need to go in. This guy. I get this gravity well though every day of the week. I'm gonna do it again. Oh, but he has a stun break. I'm getting a mob spammed. Gale shot. Pull again. Mob again. Aegis and stability, and I tried to stun one, but I didn't target. I was very poopy there by not getting the target. Also, Signet of Domination is really fast when you have quickness on you. Is bro overextending? If you don't get the kill, back off, brother. That's their tag. That's their keep, I mean. And the boys. Pull them in. Who cares? Snowcrows hates my build so much. Well, yeah. Because don't you understand, like, that's how it works? Don't you understand? You're in their Discord. If you say that my build is good, you do realize that you're basically saying that you're advertising another, like, place, right? Do yourself a favor and never do that again. Because whether or not my builds are good or not doesn't even matter to them. They're a competition source, and so therefore they cannot be good. Regardless of whether they are good or not. Just don't do that again. Just don't mention my builds there. You can mention my builds anywhere else. Or, you know, just don't mention my builds on, like, Meta Battle, on Hardstuck, or on, what's it called? Snowcrows, yeah. Just do yourself a favor, because you ain't winning that battle ever. You're going to their turf and trying to, like, argue that realism is real, basically. And, I'll also say on top of that, I think that their builds they just don't understand that there is a different way to play the game than they do. And they think that there's only, like, the most optimal DPS way to play the game. Which is just not how most people play the game, to be honest. But because they have a stronghold on the PvE community, because that's what they do, and they are online more of the time, they're the ones that complete the hardest challenges, people think that their builds are designed for everyone. Really, they're not. They're designed for, like, 3 people or 10 people that are doing, like, legendary CMs, and then that's it. I mean, they have some builds, like, some builds just happen to be good for casuals that are also good for them, but, like, they don't design it with that in mind. They design it for max DPS regardless of whether the weapon that they're using is fun or anything like that. And that's just not how most people play. At least that's what I think. I mean, if you disagree, then go play Snowcrow's builds, because then you have a different agenda than me. But my agenda is playing fun builds and then trying to optimize them to be as effective as possible within that playstyle. Right? And that's, to some people, that's like, haha, you suck, bro. You're not doing max DPS. And then to me, I'm like, haha, bro, like, you are addicted to DPS meters. Good luck with that later on in life. But it is what it is. Oh, I can get this pole, maybe? No. All the boons. I think I was out of range, too. Gravity well? He has blocks. But this is a juicy gravity well, too. But this is a juicy gravity well, too. No. It's way too overextended. But my new heal DPS builds, you should check those out, by the way. I don't know if that's what you were talking about, but those new heal DPS builds are insanely fun and good. They're like, not tank builds. I don't know if you guys know already, but I've been working on new raid builds series. I think Muckluck is gonna do a video on the Untamed build. They're kind of like just starting out. Like, obviously we don't test the builds extensively before we post them. We test them, and then if it feels good, we will post them, and then we'll keep playing them until we get footage. And in the process of playing them and testing them, we might optimize them more. But getting them out there is generally good because people are always asking, hey, what's this build? Hey, what's this build? We gotta show what we have, otherwise, you know. But the heal DPS builds are kind of like, they're in their first stages. I've already optimized
a few of them to be like what I think that they should be. But like for example, my evoker build was using dagger because dagger has more healing than scepter. But I realized that scepter allows you to use a lot more skills, which therefore allows you to use the familiars more, and which therefore amounts to more healing over time, and also faster rotations, which also means more healing over time. So it just ends up that the scepter, which is the more DPS oriented weapon, is more damage. And also you can just auto attack on the scepter 1 and fire, and that's just like your damage. So if you don't need to support allies, just go to fire and just spam 1. So like I was using dagger before that, and the rotation was a lot slower because I was using dagger instead of scepter. And it just felt like my healing wasn't coming out fast enough because I was getting locked up in like other attunement rotations. So yeah, I optimized that, and I did the new rating counter with that as well, which I think that's a good enough test of whether a build can heal enough and provide enough support to its allies. So the heal DPS evoker build is juice, and you only use snow crows for raid stuff. Well, that's kind of like a given. You should only use them for raid stuff, but they do have some meme like World v World section as well, which is like you look at their gameplay and it's just like DPS meter content in World versus World, which to be honestly is on brand. But I mean, people like that. You do see a lot of these World v World videos where people are just like DPS meter fanatics or whatever. So I guess people do like that, but I don't subscribe to that, and I don't think a lot of people, or I think most people don't subscribe to that. But yeah, I mean, you can definitely use their raid builds. I don't think they're bad raid builds. Just it's a different audience. And saying that their builds are bad is just saying that you have a difference of priority. Yo, where's our tag at though? We're kind of losing our stuff here. Yeah, saying that any of their builds are bad is either you're not understanding. Okay, they're over here. You're not understanding that there's a different priority that some people have for the game, or there's an actual like mistake on it towards what they're going for. Like for example, if I make a build and one of my choices does less damage, does that make the build bad? If I'm getting if there's a trade-off that I'm getting as a result of getting less damage, then no. That's kind of the point, is I'm trading off damage for some other kind of thing. There is a lot of reds here, and red is Maguma, yeah? We go to a BL. What is Costanza saying? Is he saying anything? Not. I think he knows I'm streaming. I don't know if he wants to go to another BL, but I don't really want to roam on this. I wanna play larger fights. Okay, the mortar. Yeah, I don't. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know how to use the mortar. Gotta aim this shit, but like, dude, look how slow I'm moving. I didn't even use my heal skill while I'm in this. Come on, man. And then it's probably gonna not even hit them because it's gonna arc too high. Come on. There's different kinds of damage. Well, besides different kinds of damage, there's different ranges of damage. Like a lot of times, and I'm gonna be honest, this is why I don't like Snowcrow's builds. They optimize for the DPS golem. They always do what is the best on the DPS golem. Always. And so what this means is a lot of times they'll do a build like, for example, Spectre. Spectre, they'll use like a dagger. I've seen a dagger Spectre build, which is like, okay, yeah, that might do more damage, but you're full melee now. You're full melee. You could do like similar DPS with full range, basically. I mean, not full range, but mostly range. Or you could do like slightly more damage with a full melee build. It's always going to be better to be ranged than melee, but here's the thing. Snowcrows makes those builds, and they make it for like those situations where you're able to do melee damage, and then they end up not even playing those builds. Like, you don't see them playing Spectre ever. but that's their Spectre build because they see it does the most damage. And so I make builds and I have the gameplay of them in actual fights because that's how I test them. I test the builds in actual fights, and if I feel that the melee of a build is really trash because it doesn't have mobility, it doesn't have the utility to be able to get into melee often enough, then there's no reason to go melee. You have to be ranged. And so that's why I balance my builds not around the DPS golem, but around the actual fights. So that's why I think mine are better, but also, you know, I also don't play with a team that is just going to do all the mechanics for me so that I can AFK and just melee the boss. And you are able to do that too, so I mean, that's probably something. I'm going to store it here, but I'm going to die instead. We have any waypoint here or what? No, it's just not contested. But yeah. By the way, I'm only talking about this because you asked. So. Giga Chad build approach? Yeah, that's kind of the point. Do we have any deeps here? Oh wait. You're not in the party. We can get this guy. He doesn't have stab. We removed his stab insta. He ported out because he's a ritualist. But he doesn't have stability, so we can still get him with the grab. Well... Yeah, but he's in his group now. Doesn't matter. Can't DPS if you're dead. Yeah. I think for a lot of people that can't DPS if you're dead thing rings true, but it's not relevant for them. Like, they agree with it, but it's not relevant for them because they always play with a squad that is just going to do everything correctly. And if you're playing with a squad that's doing everything correctly, then absolutely just play the most optimal DPS because that's all you need to do. But I think that is a reason why raids have been inaccessible for a lot of the time for people, is because we're expecting everyone to do everything correctly instead of trying to maybe play around the fact that maybe people make mistakes and be able to, you know, still be able to win despite that, you know? I think that's a huge issue. Put some mob on this guy. Not in range, or maybe my thing died. Get the signet on this guy. The stun. Nice little pull by whoever did that. My world rank? Well, you can see it on the screen, can't you? It's visible there. It doesn't need any justification. Well, something to talk about, and little bro asked, so I'm gonna tell him. It's 4463. I don't think that's it. No, I don't think that's it. And yes, I do need to justify it because if someone asked that question, then they don't know. What can we do here? We get a pole? We get a pole? We get a big old pole? I need to get the stomp, but I'm getting CC spam. I need to use my mantra, which I'm not doing. The gravity well down. He walks into the last tick, but he has stun breaks, of course. Staff Tempest for fights like that? For fights like this? I mean, staff DPS Tempest? I don't think staff is a good DPS for Tempest, but I think Tempest for like a support is very good, yeah. You support your allies at range. Super safe, which means that they're always going to get the support that they need. Someone down, yeah. Heal, yeah, so heal, yeah, I think it's good for these fights. Heal Staff Tempest is my premier like support build. That's what I used to main. So even if it wasn't good in these fights, I would still play it. But yeah, I think it is good in these fights. We got a big old CC on this guy with the Signet of Domination. Bro is dead. We've got our thing up. What's it called? Grab wall. Oh, I can pull off the wall here. Pull them off the wall. Anyone not stabbing? That guy ain't stabbing. Bro is not stabbing. Get him. Get him. Got the stun? We're overextended. Our boys are not near. Boys are not near us. Or maybe they are. Dead over here. You know, I should be playing with them instead of expecting them to play with me. But let's be honest, I'm the playmaker. They should be playing with me. Go for another pull here, maybe? If I can get anyone off the wall, that's a huge splitting of their team. And in clouding, splitting their team is the most important thing. Start here again. I'm gonna die. Some alacrity, actually. There's a lot of stuff to this build. Go for the... I can't go for it, actually. I can't go for the stomp. Pull this guy back in. You got yoink there. Give myself quickness for the manager cast. He gets revived by a something. We're just donezoed here. I need to get out of this hole. But honestly, they kind of don't want to be in this hole with us. Stun. He has a stun break. Why is bro coming in here? Gravity weld is bish. I think they might be no valid path as well. Bro, you are not getting out of here alive after that one. Distort? Oh, fuck. I didn't distort soon enough. This Reaper's gonna get the... Gonna get the res? No, he's not. He get the stuff. Ability for the boys. They're still kinda near us. Not really. Oh yeah, that's right. I give quickness whenever I use a phantasm as well. I should be doing phantasms. Let's keep healing. I think there's a lot of pressure out there. I like having a support and roam build on the same character so you can switch without leaving World v World. No, that's like absolutely what you should do. You should have builds that work in different situations. And for you, you just like to play support in larger fights. You could have a DPS build too. But no, that's absolutely correct. Okay, we just lost our keep, which is not it. It's so not it. I think after losing your keep, you just can't play in this map anymore. You enjoy my beginner videos. You return to the game and you have 40 character slots. You don't know how to organize them. One character per spec or one character per game mode? Yeah, one character per spec is not bad. It depends. You should do a mix of both, because really what you should be doing is one character per armor set. So if you use a build and it uses like, what's it called? It uses Marauder gear on whatever build, then any other build that uses Marauder gear on that class, use that character for that. So use any spec that uses Marauder gear on that character. It should be the gear that matters, not the spec or anything else. This guy with the gravity well. I just get him with another gravity well. I'm gonna get stunned. Gravity well again. What's that portal though? We taking that portal? We taking that portal though? Kind of a nice portal. They refuse to believe that this MMO is good. I mean, it is a good MMO, but the PvP is only fun if you play it casually. If you play it like you're gonna play an esport, then I don't think it's that fun. The population just isn't high enough, and like when you play ranked queues, you're gonna be fighting against like noobs half the time, and then like there are automated tournaments which you might have fun with, but there's like a very small group of players that actually do that, and they are going to be way more experienced than you, so it might be rough. But if you're goated and you can suffer through being not the best player for a really long time, then you might enjoy it. Every MMO in history has failed. Are you sure about that? This guy is my target. Oh, I got him with the stun. We pull him now. I'm gonna distort so that I don't get CC'd. We got the down. A little bit of initiation. They spam with CC all over the place. It's annoying as hell, man. And they have a Treb on us with the fucking cows, man. How annoying can you be? Alright. They're engaging on us. A little bit of distortion. We just need to back into our spawn, let them back off, and then hit their tail. Bullbender, where is he at? What is that, a pet? How many pets do they have? They got a rat in there. They're trying out Quinfall. I don't really know anything about Quinfall. Support Paragon provide enough health in a group setup, or is it more boon focused? Support Paragon, if you run my build, it is a lot of healing. Not like burst healing, but sustained healing. And if you have staff, I mean, yeah. Think about, so most people don't really understand how Paragon can heal because they don't understand how the tactics traits can work. Most people are like hard stuck on the idea that you have to use shouts to heal, and that's going to prevent you from using the other skills that Paragons have, which are also going to have really good support. But you want to use the marching orders synergy to give healing to your allies. What marching orders does is whenever you use a burst skill and it hits, it will cleanse, give stability, or quickness depending on the game mode, and it will give protection and healing. So you have to basically just land your burst skills, and that's why I use a spear on my support build so that you can easily land the spear at range. And then you just trigger that non-stop, and it recharges every time you swap weapons. But if you force yourself to use shout heals, then you're just like not really doing much. You're just shouting, and the shouts themselves don't do anything besides heal. So I'd rather just go for the whatever it's called, synergy. You just tick marching orders after having another one picked? Yeah, for sure. Marching orders is the better way. The shout heals trait is not good. And also, one thing is that whenever you cleanse allies, you also heal them. And every time your marching orders, because of there's the shrug it off trait, you heal allies when you cleanse them. And you cleanse every time you get the marching orders, right? So it's just way better than fucking shouts, man. It's just way better, because basically you're getting marching orders by just using the weapon skills, right? Just weapon skills. Get this guy with a stun, he random dodges. I need to initiate for the boys. The continuum rift there. Look at little bro. Trying to pull me, and then my continuum rift backs me off. Why don't we have pulls, though? Why don't we have pulls, man? We should be having pulls. Yeah, we're just, like, massively outnumbered in our spawn. It's the Maguma special. They are just really bad at the game unless they're outnumbering you heavily, and because they're always on this map, they're always outnumbering you. It is what it is. We could swap maps. If they want to swap. Alright, so now we're kind of like small scale roaming. I would argue that this build is not really the best in small scale roaming, but it is what it is. Maybe we'll find some larger fights in the BLs though. Wait, did someone just pull a... What's her name? Pika? What's her name? Pokey. Someone just pulled a Pokey in chat. You're a broke boy, just say so. Someone just do that. Many people don't go EBG against Mac. Right. I'm not disagreeing that that's the case. But we were getting some good fights against them earlier, but we had a fair weather situation and Maguma has a terminally EBG situation, so we just can't play there anymore. But the thing is, like, they're terminally EBG as well, so it's like they're not going to be on this map. They won't swap maps. They'll just sit on EBG with us outnumbered and then like map queued for years and just like only be there, just like camping SMC with the entire map like one color. And they'll still be there like, where they at, guys? Call out anyone. Call out anyone who moves. Anything moves, call it out. I mean, you're right. You're not wrong about the idea of like you shouldn't be playing games if you can't afford them. Absolutely. But I think a lot of people also just don't want to pay. I think that's really what it is in the grand scheme of things. They just don't want to pay. Because, and I don't think this is a bad thing. I think it's kind of like a, for some people this might not be the case, but at least for me, if I am paying for something, I feel like I need to get my money's worth out of it. Like, I'm not that well off to be able to just throw away money. So when I pay for something, I want to be playing it. So sub-fee MMOs, even though they are technically they are cheaper if you only play them for a short amount of time, it's like they force you to play the game, right? They force you to play the game, and that's not really how you have fun. You don't have fun when you feel like you're forced to play the game. So the monetization just makes the feeling better. Now that being said, you still have to buy Guild Wars 2, and a lot of people, I think we're getting at here, is that you can't pay that much for Guild Wars 2 or whatever. And that's fair, but there is free to play. And you can just buy Heart of Thorns and what is it? Path of Fire for pretty cheap, and you'll be pretty well off with just those two expansions. So in my opinion, that's like good enough. Trying to eat here, man. What's going on? My boys are leaving? Where my boys at? I'm gonna give myself a bunch of support here. I'm just dead, bro. I AFK to get my like I was eating my croissant, bro. Trying to eat my croissant for a while now, man. Tried to take a bite. I had to mute myself so I can eat, man. Let me do that while I'm running back. Actually, yeah, should I play Power Chrono then? I could just play Power Chrono. Technically, we're still playing the same build. We're playing Chronomancer. And we are playing an initiator of some sort, right? Technically, we're still playing Initiator Chrono. We're just playing the roaming build. We could also do that. Yeah, me playing the support build, if we're in an outnumbered fight like that, I'm just going to get run down. If I don't, I need to adapt my build, basically. Alright, but what do we have here? Berserker. The block is engage. Bro is just cooked. Bro is so cooked like a Christmas dinner. Bro is beyond cooked. Holy, I am cooked too. What the helly, bro? Zeal Lumi. What the helly? Okay, we got some damage there. Knock him back. Dodge this, block this. I'm gonna have to distort very, very soon. I'm gonna do a full distort. Phase him, auto attack him. Got my shield up soon. I'm gonna mimic this blink. Just actually have used a Greatsword 3 there. He's still focusing me with the pet. Get a blink in because I can ego this. As you do. Yeah, we got those kills. Nice. You're looking for GVG. Oh, okay. Yeah, so structured PvP is like 5v5. If you're looking for GVGs, then you want to get into World versus World. And how GVGs work is it's unscripted. It's very like there's no you like queue in and that's a GVG. You're thinking of like BDO, they have like these things where you go there and you do a GVG there. I mean, BDO's map is also bigger, so you have to have those, but Guild Wars 2's maps are smaller, so if you're looking for GVGs, you can just go to any of the maps, and if there's another guild there, then you fight them like that. But it's not like, it's not, the point is to do that, but that's what people do anyways, because it's fun to them. You're like playing you're basically playing a custom game mode if you're into GVGs. That's kind of what I'm getting at here. Oh yeah, the Chrono is definitely lit though, I'll tell you that. The gravity well on this guy when he's out of his stab. Come on, no. No, I had like 2 seconds left on my goddamn Greatsword 4. I couldn't get it in the, what's it called? Do a quick burst here. Let's do a massive burst here, actually. They're gonna get the res, guys. Do we have players here? I need players on my screen, bro. What the helly? How did they get this fucking res? Attack the downed. Fucking bag taggers on my team, bro. Bag taggers, I swear to God. I'm sitting here cleaving this one down for like a year and then they rally. Bag taggers, man. Cleave the down. That is your only job. You're not there to tag the bag and then move on to tagging the next. You are there to win the fight. You'll get the bag. You don't get a bag if you lose the fight. Finish the downs. Holy, bro. And like I even had the burst myself. But if I just optimized my burst for killing that down faster, I would have got it too. But like I was expecting to have people help me to cleave the fucking downed. Jesus, man. It is like it is so crazy that like the fundamentals of World versus World are just never ever followed. It's just so easy. It's like don't die, have good positioning, and just focus the same target. That is like all you need to do. That's all you need to do. Okay, this is the Zeal Lumi right here. Overwatch 2 was a real sequel. Alright, there's actually someone on this tower, it looks like. No? They're just coming here. Well, they own this tower. Oh, bro is gonna one-shot. Bro is playing the Core Guardian build. He's trying to one-shot. Holy... Boom. We got some explosive burst. Honestly, this build might be better at initiating, to be honest. Because I have more boon removal. A boon removal on the Greatsword 4. Boon removal on Shatter. Well, I mean, it's not 5. Which sub is more beneficial for your money wise, Twitch or YouTube? Whichever one is better for you is better for me, because that means that you will do it more often. But also, whichever one that you will watch me on is better as well, because that means that you have more incentive to watch me there. That means that I will get more viewers. I would rather you watch me than you sub to me, so whichever sub helps you watch me more is better. But technically, so the highest priority is you do the one that makes you watch more. But technically, I would like you to view me on YouTube more, because YouTube views are better for the algorithm than Twitch views are. But Twitch also helps YouTube, because the higher my Twitch stream, the more that's advertising for my YouTube channel. So it's like, either way, just do what works for you, man. It works either way. It's time to take a bite of my food. Okay. This guy? Badly well. What is going on? I'm like lagging, bro. What the hell is going on? I'm lagging my ass off. And look at this. Look at this. Bro leaves me to cleave the down body so that he can go die to a dragon hunter trap. Bro leaves me to cleave instead of finishing off the downed so that he can tag another bag. You can't make this shit up, bro. He went to go fucking tag a bag. And then he got instant karma'd. Like, think about this. What if one person came in and tried to res that guy, and I can't get the stomp? Bro has 5 guards. He's a ranger. He can self-res. I'm not getting that stomp. So for him to leave before that's secured is throwing. The fact that he got killed by a dragon hunter trap was just cherry on the top, right? But he's not playing to win. He's just playing to tag bags. Which means he will get more bags in general if he does that without thinking about it. Like, if he doesn't think about it, and he's in my alliance, so I'm being as critical as possible because I want my alliance members to not be trash at the game. But if you think in a way that is very like lazy like that, and you're just like, I'm just trying to tag as many bags as possible and not secure kills, you'll get more bags overall with low effort. But if you use your brain and you always secure kills, you'll get more bags, put in more effort. Of course, you're putting in more effort if you're thinking about securing downs. And you'll win more fights, which is essentially going to be better for you in the long run. Because when your team dies, your teammates fair weather. And when your teammates fair weather, you become outnumbered, and then you stop getting those bags. So as soon as you stop playing to win, you stop getting bags. Unless it doesn't matter what you do, and then you're just going to win anyways. In which case, then just become a bag tagger. But if you're not a bag tagger, then you'll win more fights. And you'll therefore get more bags. Don't be a bag tagger. What are they doing over here, though? World v World gear dependent? It is gear dependent, yeah, but the gear that you can get very fast. I wouldn't call it gear dependent in the way that most people call it gear dependent. I would call it gear is a factor in it. But like everyone can get the same gear basically. Everyone has the same access to the same gear basically. You do have to grind to get that gear, but after a certain point, which is very short amount of time, compared to other MMOs, you just have all the same gear as everyone else. It's horizontal though, so like you want different builds, so you're constantly grinding for different builds. And different builds gives you an advantage for sure because you're able to play more playstyle. But not like stronger than someone because you have ascended gear. Everyone has ascended. How are we doing today? Are we doing pretty good? Did my stream in Twitch reset? I don't know. Yeah, it looks like it did actually. It looks like it reset. I don't know why it did, but it did. But I didn't really lose any viewers, so I don't really care. What do you guys think about my thumbnail, though? How about that thumbnail on YouTube? That's pretty lit. I found a new spot to do all my thumbnails now. It's just in the Mistlock Sanctuary. Yo, are we gonna fight these guys? This DH is kind of concerning. Oh! Oh! Oh shit, I didn't know about the traps. I should have known. I fell for the same thing that this guy fell for. My bad, bro. My bad. My clone's instant died too, so I had 1 second of distortion, which was not enough. Holy. The DH. I was like, why are they just sitting there? Like, what are they doing there? Of course it's a DH, bro. He's got traps. How do you get into a guild that knows which servers to choose? First of all, your guild doesn't choose the server. The server chooses the guild. Second of all, find a group that you like playing with. The thing is, if you find a guild too early, you'll be stuck with that guild on their server always. So maybe just like, you know, get some contact, play it with people, get some contacts, and then decide what you enjoy playing with the most after a while of being a freelancer or whatever, and then join them and join their guild and just figure it out. Or just join like a tag, and then if that's a guild, they then ask, can I join your guild? And just try them out, and if you don't like them, then you leave. There's not like a finder's fee that you have to like pay if you leave a guild. Just leave, bro. Say you didn't want to join or you didn't want to stay. You not just swap. You're on the same server for 6 weeks. The servers reset every 6 weeks. So I mean, 6 weeks is a long time, but it's the matchups how they work. This guy is a... Thank you for the subscription, never mind you. Okay, so the Dragon Hunter is going to pull us again, but I need to bait him. There it is. Okay, we got a nice little thing there. Going for this Paragon? We should go for the DH. He's going to put more traps up, though. That's the thing. Got more traps. And they have support, so they have support and traps. So what we need to do is we need to trigger the traps. They got pulls out the ass. How many DHs? Just one, right? I think we need to go in now. They're kind of lowish. Oh, there's a DH trap back here. Okay, bro. Okay, dude. If I swap to the support build here, it would be better off, to be honest. We need support to get through that situation. It's like no one is frontlining for me. No one is frontlining for me. And then we have to push through that choke, but they have support. So if I just go support, then we just survive their initial like the Dragon Hunter is the only one doing anything. But the Dragon Hunter is just like using everything on me because no one else is being used on. If I just go back to support Chrono, and then we just walk through the trap myself, I have stability. We'll be fine. But like, holy crap. Like, everyone is saying DH is bad all the time. I don't get it. Why does everyone say DH is bad, yet everyone plays DH and it pops off? What is going on there? No, maybe I should wait. Maybe we should wait to swap. Or wait until we group up on that situation. I don't want to be alone. Grabbing. Deadeye's here. Need to go towards his sword 2 return spot. Okay, we got him to use a shadow step, which is good. Yeah, Thieves Guild. Wait for it, wait for it. He's got no stun breaks now. We got him, boys. We got him. We got him. Deadeye down. Deadeye down. Is this guy gonna try to fight us too? No, we're cool with you, bro. You ain't a Deadeye. We're chilling with you. We don't got any problem with the Luminary, unless you want to fight. We can fight, but we don't we don't take kindly to the Deadeyes around here. Oh shit, he got deleted. What class can last the longest, like a best tank? Actually, Warrior is the best tank. And if you want to play a real tank build, like you just want a tank, we have tank builds on guildgen.com. Just type !build, go to the world section, and just sort by tank builds. We have a tank build for like 5 classes, and Warrior has 2 tank builds. Check those out. I don't think every class can have a tank build, which is fine. I don't think everyone wants to do that anyways. It would be nice, but I don't think the game is designed that way, where you need tank builds on everyone anyways. You know? Definitely check those out, and probably the best is Warrior, I would say. Look at that damage, bro. Am I giving quickness to my allies? I am. This is my website, yes. I am completely and absolutely shilling for my own website. There's a group coming in. It's like, what, 50? No, not 50. 10? I think we're out, bros. We are out of here. I think we're done. My Destroyer was only 1 second there again. They like kill my clones instantly and then I can't distort. I'm supposed to have 3 seconds of distort, but I just didn't have any distort, man. Kill my clones. Boons, blocks, and invuln is what makes you tanky. Yeah, we're almost at the 6666. What makes you tanky is like full mitigation. Whether it's like obsidian flesh as an Ellie. So there's actually a crazy obsidian flesh build that I made that was inspired by Claire. What it does is it uses the evoker with the, what is that one trait called? Elemental balance. It makes the next skill you use like lower cooldown when you swap to your attunement that you've chosen. So you just do that on obsidian flesh every time. You have obsidian flesh on like a 13-second cooldown. It reduces it by like 66%, right? Emmett is by himself. I was getting chased still. The Deadeye's kind of low. Oh, I think that's kind of over, but I'll try. I don't think I can get that. I'm gonna double blink out of here. Need to cleanse this Condi by swapping weapon. What's better, conduit or Or Vindicator. I think Vindicator is safer, but Conduit is just way more damage. Choose which one you like. Defense is Vindicator, but Vindicator does good damage. Conduit is like just way too much damage, but not as much defense. But what was I saying here? Yeah, so the Evoker build. You can use Obsidian Flesh basically every 13 seconds on that build, so it becomes really tanky. You just invulnerability everything. You have Mist Form. There's the DH traps. I mean, Vindy is good. Herald. I'm just gonna throw my thing down here. Yeah, I knew that there would be traps all over there. I can't really do much else because I'm not really safe here. This guy's a free kill, isn't he? Ah, man. I have weapon swap or something. I just got CC'd. You dying to Condi's there? Dodge roll. Dodge roll. This guy's out of position. I'm gonna use the daze things. We got quickness. ECM. Do we have anything I can do here? I'm gonna try to get my thing back as soon as possible. We cleave the down body because we're not a bag tagger. But I was gonna cleave way harder earlier. Do we have any res for that? Double shatter. Bro is done for. I mob him in all my shatters, which have a kind of like a delayed area of effect. I'm gonna CC this. I can probably get him removed with boons. And I'm gonna go in with the... Oh, he blocks. Never mind. Goes on a tank build. Ah! I'm gonna die. Help me. Help me. I just got like 7 Condis at once. I'm being fucking like dead-eyed and like 7 different rangers on me. What the helly, bro? Yeah, we need to back away from this tower. Get away from this tower. This tower is not it, man. They're just using guards and shit. And they can just go inside and have people on top of the walls for free. Like, yeah, that ain't it. He is way overextended. Bondi Ranger. You know what? Oh, he out of range of my thing. I have to distort through the wall, but I base checked it first. Bro is dead. I'm trying to block the shots, but he's getting pulled. We got any support for him? I don't have any support. This guy's like dead though, isn't he? Instantly blinded and pulled by everything. So I cannot cleave, but I hope that my teammates will cleave for me while I'm tanking, basically. I have one last Chrono well here, which we're going to use. I'm getting pulled again. I'm just going to go fucking tank, bro, at this point. Jesus. Everything is just fucking focusing me. I mean, honestly, that would probably be pretty good to go tank here. Go in and cleave this fast. And then go out. I need to go support. I need to go support. Everything off cooldown. On cooldown. These are like larger fights now. Bro headbutts me. I just entered the fight like 2 seconds ago and he headbutts me. What are these skills? I have like a core mesmer build on. What the hell is this? There we go. Okay. Let's just grab this guy real quick. Grab this guy real quick. Yeah, I know. We're just getting like for some reason they're not running us down. They have more than us. They're not running us down though. They could easily run us down, but they're just not. They're staying near their tower. So it's just not. There's not going to be a fight unless we just into them. For this guy, maybe. I out of ranged it. What the heck? What the heck is this, bro? They have like a support specter on me. Mobilize spam? Like, what is this, bro? They have so many players. They could just run us down. Now they can run us down. Keep kiting. Let's go. Okay. Heal up, heal up. This guy's out of position. Got him with the stun as well after the pull. Bro is dead. There's the dodge. Get the gravity well. There's another dodge. Let's get the immobilize. There's Doliak stance though. Pull him into this. Damage now, boys. Damage. This is the time to do damage. Do you have any range damage? I need range damage. There's just very low damage. And he used all of his cooldowns. Get the stun on this guy. Blocked it. Sundering Leap. I'm getting spammed with Immobilize by this Deadeye or Spectre or whatever. Yeah, the Spectre is just using spam Immobilize. He's being useful. Get some alacrity, actually. We forgot about alacrity farming. We should kill this Spectre for sure, yeah. He's just a menace, and Spectres are easy to CC. Pull in. Have to do this. Gravity Well combo. Quickness to the boys. Gravity Well again. He got pulled, so he's dead. Favorite expansion? Heart of Thorns. What's Heart of Thorns? Alright, stun this guy into my next stun. I don't think we have any damage. I mean, I need to go Chrono to do damage, but I also need to go Chrono to do support. Ability and quickness after the boys. Pull them in. Auto attack. Get a little heal out here. Okay, they're just backing off to their tower for easy win. We don't need to do that. If they don't need to do it, then we don't need to do it. If they don't want to push out with more numbers, then we don't need to push in. But also, we're kind of looking for content, so there's that. The pull on this guy with the stun. I'm getting spammed with stuns. So is this guy. Pull him back. I'm trying to use all of my distortions because I'm basically tanking right now. All of my fucking heals and shit, because they're basically focusing me while we're focusing the thief. But the thief is being a menace and giving his team so much time to just focus me like that. Now they have a ballista, so we really should not just be in here at all. Not be here at all. Why is Albion bad? I don't think Albion is bad, but it's just not for everyone. I don't think it's the worst MMORPG, but it's one of the worst of the best. It's one of the best MMORPGs, but it's the worst of the best. Put it that way. And yeah, I made a video on it. On a bunch of MMOs. We need to get this guy. We need to get him. Go, 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 go. I got the stuns, boys. I got the stuns. Okay, I'm distorting. Gravity well that. I'm gonna gravity well again. This is just to protect me. But actually, we're gonna get some kills off of this. Yeah, let's get some kills then. Immobilize this guy, and there it is. There's the Dragon's Maw that he's been holding this whole time. There we go. That's the engage. mounts. Yeah, I mean, mounts are good, but I don't think mounts were all good. I think they ruined the game in some aspects, and they made the game better in other aspects. I think Heart of Thorns was the best. Like, Glider was chill. It made everything jumping puzzles. And the elite specs were just kind of the most interesting. But now that we're pushing up to their gate like this, we have to like pull them off the wall. So I have to do that. We can like pull this guy next to here. And then we get the CC. Ooh, immobilized, but okay, we need to watch out. We need to watch the fuck out, bro. I'm gonna run through them. Running through them is the best way to survive. Scatter, boys, scatter. What the hell is this? Bro wants to 1v1 me on Spectre? Bro, that ain't how this is gonna work. But the boys are here now. He ported up, didn't he? He ported over there. EOD was awesome. Yeah, I liked EOD a lot too, but mostly because I liked the strikes, the strike missions they added, and I love Cantha. I love Cantha. Okay, so what's going on over here? Are they sitting inside their tower or what? What are we doing here? EOD was your I didn't really like the EOD story that much. Oh shit, they're coming now. Wait, so that group just went into their tower instead of just running us down, and now they're gonna run at us again? Hello? We get more people, we can maybe fight this though. We've got what, like 15, 20? We could fight this if we get a little bit more pugs, maybe? Cantha maps are cool. The Cantha maps are definitely cool, but they weren't the best. I think Kaining City is very like cool, but it feels dead. What is the forest map? The forest map is honestly probably the best designed one. However, the reason I think it's the best map design is because it gives you that claustrophobic feeling because there's not many pathways. Which is how it should feel. Good design. But Kaining City doesn't feel like it's a bustling city, right? It doesn't give you the feeling that it should give you. Whereas like if a map feels bad to be on, but that's what it's going to, like it's aiming to be bad, then that's good design. Like Tangled Depths, right? Like that map feels kind of like it's a bad feeling, like it's a negative feeling being on that map, but it's an immersive feeling. Right, like you don't enjoy being on that map because it's like just, you know, such an ease to traverse it. You enjoy being on it because you have that feeling of danger and of anxiety almost. Like the anxiety feeling on those maps adds to the lore and the tension, which is what makes those maps good. But the Jade Sea map, or what is it, Dragon's End map, is a very good map, but the fact that it has a meta event that kinda revolves around the entire map, I feel like that ruined that map a little bit. Because the map kind of feels dead otherwise. Like there's nothing on that map if it isn't that meta event. Now that's over exaggerating. There is a lot on that map to do that isn't the meta events. But it does feel kind of empty. Like Kaining is kind of empty, but that's because it's just so large. There's no way that they can make that much stuff on it. Dragon's End kind of feels empty, and then get the CC on this guy. Now, if they go for the res, which they probably will, we gravity well that. Boys, some help here. Maybe I go for the stomp. I got the stomp. No, I did not get the stomp. I did not get the stomp. Oh, I somehow rallied though. Boys, peel for me. Why are you running from me? Stand in front of me so that you tank, man. What the helly? Tank the fucking projectiles for me, please. Maybe they didn't think that I had no cooldowns. I had 0 cooldowns there. To be honest, I should have used my rifle 5 and I would have been fine. Yo, we go in on these though? We didn't get the kill on that Tempest, right? What just randomly headshotted me? We can pull these guys down. Wait for it, wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. We pull this guy down. Wait for it, wait for it. Pull him. I got one. Okay, they all jump down. Lol. They all jump down because one jumps down. It's pretty good. Who's this guy? Go to the stab. We need to go for the stomp on someone. Get this guy, get this guy. I broke stun for him. He's just alive again. I have to distort here so that my thing doesn't get interrupted, but we got some good CC off. Ability stomp. So don't get interrupted. I'm immob spammed sword 2 while I wait for that immob to run out. Okay, what are we doing here? Let's try to help our team, but I have 0 cooldowns. I need to farm alacrity, but I have no cooldowns to even farm alacrity. Got nothing to farm alacrity. This guy is going to be a good kill. Nice. Ooh. Wait a second. I have the wrong trait on. I was using mass and viz, so I put on the wrong trait. Okay, let me... Well, I kind of can't leave this fight, but I kind of need to leave this fight for my trait. Let me get this trait on. There we go. Now we have my build. I was like wondering why I didn't get stability on Shatter. Okay, I have all my cooldowns now. Get a pull here. Let's get a pull here. Someone remove this Aegis, please. My clone dies to the test of faith, so I can't remove his Aegis. In the line of sight here. We can get a nice pull here. Do a nice pull here, but we need to remove Aegis. Where are my Aegis removers, bro? I need some Aegis removers in here. Where are my Aegis removers at, bro? Big? Massive? Huge? Enlarged? Let's give some prop to the boys. We got that kill, get out. Get the kill, get out. Wait for the next combo. Get the kill and get out. I'm lack farming. Okay, let's do another lack farm combo. Oh wait, I don't have my heal. Rip. I'm just gonna take the DH longbow thing there. Need quickness for this. Okay. Next combo, next combo. Ready for it, boys? Ready for it? I'm gonna remove this guy's Aegis and then pull him out. Ah, didn't pull him anywhere. Get shit. We give quick. Oh, we get another pull there. Heal the boys. Heal the boys. Don't have much here, but I'll do what I can. Okay, we get a nice targeting here. I don't have boon removal, so I'm not gonna remove that. Get down on our allies here. I did not see that, but we can distort an Aegis. Heal. Use all the mantras. We'll get him back anyways. Lack is up. Lack is actually way up, bro. I have 11 seconds. We're just chilling here. Let's get our mantras, though. Let's wait for the mantras before we go in again. Don't int. Wait for my calls. Okay, this guy's a good target, actually. Stun him. I wasted my stun. We didn't even need it. Wait for my initiate. We have basically... They're blue, right? So they have to respawn from their spawn point. So they are kind of hurting. We've gotten their comp pretty hurt. Let's wait for the stability to come out, or maybe they're going to engage or something. Why are they just sitting on the thing? They're going to go for the Lord now? I need to pull one off. I need to pull one off. If I can get a pull here, this will be huge. No, Aegis or evade. Maybe I can try to get another pull, though. Farm some lack. Can I pull from... I need to pull from below. I need to pull from below. Knowing the game makes it so easy? True. But also makes it less fun. Not true as well. Maybe this Tempest is like kind of easy pull here. We get a pull. Pull. No, we cannot. Okay, so their respawners are coming back, which is not good. We need to get at their, we need to get at this onion quicker. This onion needs to die quicker. But where's our pugs? What the hell? There was a lot of pugs here, weren't there? We could fight them when it's open field and split them, but we can't fight them when they can just stack on top of each other because Boon Blob, privilege. Like, the only thing we have an advantage is splitting them. Now they just stack and just heal each other. Nut Hug, the Nut Hug special, so we're just countered by the fact that they can just stand still and use zero brain. Mash one on the Lord while they're just spamming heals. They're down though. No. You know what? We're going in on this. Let's go in on this. I'm gonna spam everything and hope that we... Okay. We didn't get anything out of that. We don't really have clouding builds, do we? We have a Spellbreaker. Avert. Soul Beast. I guess we have some clouding builds. We need heavy damage to take this out, though. We're outnumbered, so there's no way we kill this by ourselves. So we need some help here. Anyone want to come help? Focusing the Paragon? I don't think that's it. I'm gonna be honest, that ain't it. I think this is over. They're just gonna get that tower. It's over. Get out. Get out. He dodged. This guy is always out of position. What team am I playing? Abaddon's Prison. Okay. So now they own the tower. Are they going to sit in the tower and wait for us? Bro just uses F3 preemptively. I think, what's going on here? Being pushed on. We need our pugs to come back. Where did our pugs go? The helly? My music is also has not been playing probably for an hour and by now or something. Where is my music? Just do the same thing. I only play Wuthering Waves music now. Double preservation. Yeah, I love the soul twisting trait. It's very fun. Hey, they're coming out. Ability for the boys. Got a Reaper on me. Watch this shit. They think they got me. I just walk in another direction, bro. That Reaper that was overextended is kind of low. If we can maybe poke that. Abilities out so they can land their full combo. Get a stun with the Signet of Domination. I'm gonna go for the Stomp. Oh, I need to save it for later. They're gonna use Mistform anyways. I don't think we can get that, but I can do this. Maybe I should have done it on this guy. I'm healing, but you're kind of in the middle of their blob, which means I cannot do anything. Ability. They're all coming for me now. I changed directions. And in typical blob fashion, they just keep running the same direction. 2 seconds of stealth is enough. This guy. King of Domination. Trot and quickness to the boys. We get the stun on my pistol right before. Yeah, I am on NA. We get that res. Actually, can we get this Reaper? Give quickness to the boys. So they own this tower, but they're kind of like dying now that they're no longer in it. 'Cause the thing about terrain is it forces you to. You can't like free cast on someone when they have terrain. You're kind of forced to get in melee range. Boom. Got the gravity well. Got the Signet of Domination. Bro cannot play the game. So this druid the other day PM'd me. I was playing my core warrior off stream. Thank you for the sub, Churikata. I was playing my core warrior build off stream, testing that with sword, shield, and mace. That build is on the site, but I don't have like a video for it yet. But I was testing that, and so I killed this guy because he's playing like this bunker druid, and he says that build is uninteractive, and then I just said yup. But it's funny because he's also playing an uninteractive build because he's just playing bunker druid. He's playing bunker druid, and I kill him because I have stunlock warrior. So there was a little bit of poetry there, killing him with another stunlock. That's how you kill druids. You gotta stunlock them. What do you mean, bro? Of course that's how you kill them. How else am I gonna kill you? You got perma stealth? You got perma heals? You got perma CC? The only thing you don't have is perma stun break. Alright, let's give our team the optimal DPS buffs. So I pull all the mobs in. I give quickness. And then I give more quickness. And then I give more quickness. Look at that quickness uptime, bro. Big damage. And let's give them more quickness. And more quickness. I'm just spamming the mantra with the shatters. Look at that. That's like kind of perma quickness uptime if I can just keep PvEing. That's pretty good. It's like they don't want perma quickness, I think, but it's balanced by the fact that you can't really summon clones like that. What spec is the hardest to kill? Probably Druid, yeah. Druid or Deadeye. Anything that's evasive is hard to kill. But like a tank catalyst or tank evoker probably is like the tankiest thing in like a small scale fight. Is there a website that calls out the strengths / weaknesses of professions? So I have a matchups guide. I don't know what you mean. Is there a website that does that? You're basically saying, is there any other PvP oriented website out there that has guides on PvP? The answer is no. But the guide that you're looking for is on guildgen.com. Called the matchups guides. Yes, Vindicator is a thing. The matchups guides are going to teach you a lot about the classes, but I was actually thinking of making an updated matchups guide, which I will never update that more than like once every 5 years. This is just way too much work and way too generalized. You just have to play against those things and understand those things and watch the guides for those things to understand what they're strong and weak against. But yeah, just check out the matchup guides for like a general idea. There's no way I'm going to tell you what everything's strength and weakness is, because that's just going to be way too hard. But the matchup guides there will tell you like the specialization, and we haven't updated. I haven't updated it for Visions of Eternity because I haven't gotten to that yet. But it has all the other elite specs. So if you're waiting for the Fresh Air Evoker thing, just wait for me to make my matchups video. But basically how you play around Fresh Air Evoker is you just don't play around it. Because they don't interact with you, so you don't interact with them. pull these in. Give the boys quickness. Look at that. That's so efficient. And then we're out. Got my daily done. Alright, logging off. Got my daily done. Is it like cloudy on EB or is it still spawn campy? Okay, it might be a little bit cloudy. Chance of rain. There is a group here. I'm gonna swap. Gold. Was already dead. That's just his massive damage. You just run around when you see a Zerg. Yeah, that's what it's gonna be after the change. That's what it is before the change. It's just gonna be running around when you see a Zerg. That's it, bro. Ain't gonna change much. The scoring system, I don't think is gonna change anything. The generally better servers are still gonna be the generally better servers. And if they aren't anymore, what is it gonna be? It's just gonna be you're still playing the same game mode, you just are playing against different players, right? It's just matchmaking at this point. Like, you still get rewarded with this, like, participation. You're still getting rewarded for getting kills. But what do you get for winning the matchup? Like, nothing? I don't know. I don't think it's relevant. But that's why most people just play their own game mode. They do GVGs, they do duels, they do roaming. I think most people do try to win. They don't really care that much. The whole act of how World vs. World is best designed is that the most fun way to play is by playing to win. That is how World vs. World will be the best design. And that is not always the case. Playing to win is not always the most fun way to play. A lot of ways, like the sieging things can be really unfun. Blobbing is not very fun. But people do that because they like winning, and winning is not necessarily the most fun thing to do. Or sorry, the thing that is the most fun thing to do is not always the way to win, but winning is the most fun thing to do generally. So people play unfun playstyles because winning is more fun than whatever other playstyle there is. But I just basically disagreed with my original statement. People do play to win because it's more fun to win, right? But they win by like winning fight. They win by getting small wins, not like long-term, week-long victories. So I think my point in saying this is that people are going to play the way that they play as they have, just for fun, and they'll have their own fun. And other people are going to play to win. So the people that play to win are going to change how they play, and the people who don't play to win are not going to change how they play. That's how it's always been and how it's going to keep being. So I basically said nothing. I basically said a bunch of nothing was saying. But it needed to be said regardless. The best reward is vengeance, apparently, according to Jen. Vengeance is her motivation. She's just role-playing a JRPG protagonist. Just totally fueled by vengeance. There's nothing on this map, though. I'll just roam on Chrono, I guess. I mean, on Power Chrono. Yeah, I think I've showcased that build pretty well. I'm not obviously not the best at that support Chrono build because it takes a lot of practice. But you know, I don't think a lot of people are that much better at it than me. It takes a lot of work to put into that. If I played the Trails, you mean Tails? You mean Tails, right? I played Tales of Symphonia only. Tales of Symphonia was one of the first games I played on GameCube. That was yeah, I played that also recently again. PvE Retreat. Okay, Scourge. Hey, what is that over there? A Gale Shot. Do they get supported or something here? It's a nice little burst. Put my clones in there. Get some quickness auto spam. There's actually two. There's a scrapper there. Is that a support scrapper? Do a triple shatter into a single double shatter. Oh, never mind. Back off, buddy. Back off. Don't get near me with that name tag. Sorted preemptively. Shatter while I'm blocking. Immune. Bro, are you gonna be CC'd anytime in the near future? I gotta cleave this so that I rally. Oh shit. The timing was bad there. He didn't finish me off. I just used so much CC on the scrapper and he just had stability every time. Unfortunate. Trails? No, I don't know what Trails is then. It's just fun to play this build, to be honest. Okay, we got some people here. Actually, this is a block. Oh, this is the M&M guys. They swap maps after we terrorize them. Can we save this guy? Yeah, we can. That's a lot of shatters that I just used. Oh. I got some airtime. Good, good, good. Now you want to play safe, brother? That ain't how this gonna work. Very nice. We got this guy coming in. Where did the other guy go? He missed? You will hunt me and you party. Huh? Bro is typing with like one hand or some shit. Bro's like gooning or he's eating while typing or some shit. Paragon Spear Greatsword or Greatsword Axe Sword? I like the Greatsword Axe Sword, but Spear works. It's just you don't really have that much mobility on Spear. And Paragon as a class has zero like mobility to it. Okay, this is a good start. If he uses Prime Light Beam, we'll be chilling here. Holy burst. And we got it again, boys. We got it again. That was such a savage combo. What the hell? That Continuum Rift lasted like way too long. 6 seconds? Holy shit, that was a long Continuum Rift. So what you do in that situation is you have to kill the Continuum Rift so they get sent back. He kited, I guess, too much. Fear more burst damage? No. No, it's not better burst damage. It's actually kind of like similar burst damage, but it's ranged and harder to land. It's harder to land because you have to aim it. Whereas when you're Greatsword and Axe, all of your skills move you towards a target. You don't have to like kite. It's harder to play Spear than it is Axe Sword. Axe Sword is just kind of like monkey, isn't it? It's just easy to monkey that shit, isn't it? I mean, that's not why I like Axe more, but this thing is also better. Spear is like kiting, and Paragon is not really about kiting. Paragon is just tanky boy that runs at you. Like perma cleanse, and the thing is, if you walk away to use your spear skills, then you have to walk back in to use your greatsword skills. And yeah, you have mobility on your greatsword skills, but it'd be better if you didn't need that. Right? Okay, so that group over there is over there. Is Spear better than Shield or Focus for a CC Chrono? Well, if you only want to do CC, then Shield and Focus are the best. Spear is not good CC. Because you have to land the Spear 2, right? And then do the Spear 5, and that'll do an AoE. But the Shield 5 will CC twice. And the Spear 5 will only CC once, and the Shield will CC twice, right? And then Focus is just better than both because it pulls people. Pulls are better than stuns. You want to go Shield and Focus if you're only focusing on CC. But I would only go Shield if you have like a massive blob that's supporting you when you're kind of like just rolling through people like that. Am I going to get the infinite utility thing? Yes, I will finally use food. Right? I'll use food finally, guys. But as far as the Paragon build, yeah, you go double melee because it's just better to be double melee than have a kiting weapon and then melee, because there's no reason to not like just run at your target. This poor guy just ran back and he's dead already. We can't go for that stomp. Oh, he got the stomp. Nice. Nice. That's what I'm talking about. Look at this tail. Long continuum right there. Oh, this guy has Aegis. I can't. I need an Aegis remover. Someone tried to get me with the greatsword or the spear of one. Can't go in there. Bubblegum relic. Double cast gravity well would be the epitome of good and old float gaming. Well, the thing is, if you miss your gravity well and then you can float them with the bubble, then that's good. But I think it's just better to have alacrity uptime from Relic of, well, I'm using Defender because I'm on the power build, but River's Relic gives you just more alacrity on the build because you want to use more gravity wells, not less. And putting out CC while someone is already CC'd is not necessarily going to give you that much value. CC when you have, CC is just kind of overlapping. Also, I just realized we're talking about that one trait, but yeah, there's a bubble with the evoker, huh? They just used that animation from the evoker thing. Yeah. I'm gonna go in with this, maybe. Blink out. Wasn't able to get the cleave, but I tried. Whatever it's called here. Oh, we're dead. We're so dead. I'm alive. What are they doing though? We peel this onion or what? Let's get some alacrity farming going. A little bit of alacrity ain't hurt no one. Get a 5 shatter because I do a triple shatter, which gives me an extra clone. My character counts. Actually, it's a 6 shatter. It's a 6 shatter. You shatter with 3 clones, you get an extra clone, and then you can just shatter another one really quick. So you do a quick 6 shatter for some nice alacrity. All right, what is the target here? Oh, this guy. This guy's always out of positioning. Oh, we're focusing something else. Going for this Reaper. Alright, we got the pole. Nice, nice. Huge. Huge. Luminaries. Oh, they're kind of flopping right now. They're split up. My clone dies to test the faith. So I port in. This is the next target. There's a Reaper. Necros are good targets. Okay. My Mimic is being used. Okay, this guy just popped in. Let's do the daze on him so we can remove more stability potentially and just CC his ass. Instead of the shatter that does damage, I think the CC is better there. Oh, we have some boys here. We got a cloud going. Let's go. It's a I see an evoker. Is that a DPS evoker? It is. Wait, is this their spawn? Yeah, this is their spawn. Maybe this is not the best place to fight, but it's guaranteed fighting. Let's just shatter a bunch. Do it again. Shatter a bunch. Oh, they're all dead, bro. The gravity well did God's work. Plus, they were just standing still, probably. Yeah, Chrono is actually my favorite elite specialization. It's just so unique. So unique and thematically... What's the word I'm looking for? It's thematically... The mechanics fit the thematics. Right? A Chronomancer is all about time. And so we have quickness and alacrity, which are... Everyone has quickness and alacrity, but no one has thematic quickness and alacrity. And also, Chrono is the only class that has both quickness and alacrity. Baseline, I guess. This guy PM'd me the other day because I outnumbered him or something. But he said that I outnumbered him, but he was 2v1ing me. He was 2v1ing me when he died. Or sorry, he was 2v1ing me for like a long time, and then my ally came in and we 2v2'd. Now he's gonna be mad that we gank him. The little bro does not know that I am the one that knocks. 4v2 is easy. It sure is. Sure is. Come in 1v. So wait, you're the one that said you're gonna hunt me, and now you're telling me that now that you have hunted me and died, now you want a 1v1. Is that what you're saying? Alright, bro, come to the duel spot. I will duel you on the shittiest dueling build ever. Power Chrono, let's go. Bring a Condi. Make sure you bring a Condi build. Make sure you counter me as hard as you can. I have 0 Condi cleanse. Let's go. Let's see it, little bro. I said don't +1, but they'd be +3 in. On a kid-friendly stream? You mean kid-friendly? Honestly, the kids are the ones who ego, aren't they? Aren't the kids the one doing the ego? It's not an adult-friendly stream, if anything. Which I regret. I'd like to not have the kids in my stream. I'd like to not have them egoing, but they come and do it anyways. Where is bro at? Where did bro go? You know where I am by watching my stream. Come on in 1v1, let's go. Is buying a crafting bag for laurels a good way to get some gold or not worth? Laurels is not the best way to get gold, but it's also not the worst. It's generally how I do it. It's just the easiest way to do it. Get crafting materials. But are you talking about the Wizard's Vault? Talking about the Wizard's Vault? Because if you're talking about the Wizard's Vault, then I think laurels are always worse than just straight up gold. Or mystic coins. Always go for mystic coins or gold. But after that, I don't think so. Yo, in Suns, where are you? Did you get like caught up in the roads or something? Like, where are you, man? Oh, there he's Paragon. Okay, bro, he's Paragon. Is he support Paragon? What the hell? This is him, right? Isn't this him? Would Axe Zerker Mace fight Chrono? Very easily. Very easily you fight the Chrono because you have Endure Pain out the ass. You just have to... You have to get into combat and get your adrenaline up as fast as possible. The most dangerous part of that matchup is the beginning before you have adrenaline. As soon as you have your adrenaline, you're just chilling because what you do is you just wait for them to do their burst. Don't go into Berserk mode to be aggressive. Just wait till they do their burst, then you enter Berserk mode to mitigate all their damage. And if they keep bursting you, then just leave Berserk mode and just go back in and out. And then you just run at them. You have to dodge correctly, but like as long as you know what the Chrono does, it's not an issue. Swap build. I don't understand what you're saying. Are you this guy or not? Are you losing to Vega Houdini, who is on a Condi Chrono? I shouldn't even be fighting this guy. He's not worth my time. But honestly, there ain't much else to fight. Yeah, Axe Zerker should farm Chrono. You just farm it. Because the Chrono runs out of cooldowns, and you have mitigation for all the cooldowns. If you spam quick play, can you get enough currency to buy Ascended Gear? You should. Doesn't it give you Magnetite? Alright, he's on Spellbreaker. Okay. Let's see it. He's on staff. He's using that elite skill. Rampage is going to give me Defender Relic triggers. He's got unblockable now. I want to dodge. No, now he has unblockable. I think we burst him here. He got full countered up. Is bro running like a damage build or what? Is bro running like bunker shit? Oh, I hit his full counter accidentally. Did bro do damage though? Attack spam. So he's running pistol offhand? Pistol offhand with what? They threw siege on him. Holy. Okay, bro. I guess we're done then. Wait, what is his main hand? I forgot. Is it sword? Is it axe? Was it mace? Bro, your build does not do damage. You have to run a better build. You cannot shit talk me like that and then run some bunker ass build. Which you countered yourself, to be honest. My build counters you. You don't even know what counters me, bro? Swap to Condi Zerker, let's see it. This guy one-shotted me earlier. He's running hammer. What do you go virtuoso though? Conduit healer? What is he running? Spear. If we attack this guy, then it's gonna be like 17 people on these guys. The content is gone. Your build is from Gaxi Gantier. Is it bad? Yes. Yes, it is. Yes. I'm afraid that that build is very bad. Gaxi is not bad at the game, but his builds are just troll builds most of the time. They're just designed to be outnumbered. Like, you're not. You're not, like, 1v1ing with that. Unless I have no sustain. We're friends with Gaxi here. We don't have a problem with running Gaxi builds, but they are usually troll builds. I'm afraid that they are not designed for 1v1. Well, do I just end the stream or what? You want to come on? Okay, he's on Bladesworn now. He's on Tactics Bladesworn. Alright, let's see it. But bro, please, for the love of God, take off the staff. You do not play Bladesworn with the staff, right? You don't play Bladesworn with the staff. You gotta admit, at least, to not run staff on Bladesworn. Okay, he's got a sword. Perfect. Now he should win this. He's got tons of Aegis, right? Like, surely he's tanky enough. Wait, he was pretty tanky on the Spellbreaker, right? Alright, I'm ready. Whenever you got your build set up, you can attack me. Remember, I'm not playing a 1v1 build. This is some, like, Havoc Destroyer build with, like, no sustain. Okay. It looks like you're ready. He's spamming about face. Get a stun break out of him. But I think he's not going to do so well against Chronomancer on the worst class against CC ever. I think bro needs to not play Bladesworn against Perma CC Chrono. Shit, dude. I mean, I'm not BMing him, that's just Jen. But, like, honestly, he asked for it. He did ask for it. Yeah, no, Bladesworn was not the counter, by the way. Bladesworn was not the counter. You can try another build, though. Trust me, though, when I say this, play Condi Berserker. That is the counter. Condi Zerker is my counter. Just play that. You got me with that. You can beat me with Condi Zerker. Anyone can beat me with Condi Zerker. Yeah, he is a whisperer. I mean, he rage whispered in my chat, bro. Just scroll up. Scroll up. The first thing he said in my chat is, I will hunter you and you party. He said, I will hunter you and you party. That's what he said. Just scroll up in Twitch chat. He's in my Twitch chat right now. He hunted me. You will take the build of Gilgen Bladesworn? You want to say that is bad? Well, I want to say that Bladesworn versus me ain't it, bro. Try the Condi Berserker on Gilgen. You think he doesn't have the gear to change? Maybe? He's repping an old ass guild though. Isn't that guild like really old? Killers? I've seen that guild like years ago. Bro is not a new player. Because there's like no one in that guild now. So how is he in it? He either came back after a break, or he got invited by someone who came back after a break. But ain't no way. Alright, I'm gonna just end the stream now because I think the content is over. I'm starting to get some cringe chat messages, and I think I've displayed the builds in question well enough. Oh, but wait, what is this? Furry Squad? What is that? Sky. Oh wait, it's Sky, bro. Get your bags, boys. Get your bags. Sky is here. Get your bags. Oh no, I'm dead. I'm in danger. The age pole, my one weakness. Can't target him. Okay, this guy's kind of out of position. Oh, that actually aimed in the correct direction. Wow. If you had a healer roam with you, what healer would you wish it to be? I would always prefer a Spectre healer if I'm duo roaming. Spectre is the best duo roam healer because it has mobility. No other healer has mobility to escape outnumbered fights. But I would also probably not want to roam with a healer if I'm two people, because you would just do way more without that. Oh, I'm dead. I'm not dead. I luckily got off the terrain. It's just better to duo roam with like two like bruisers instead of a healer and a DPS. But if for some reason you like to be pocket healed, then yeah, Spectre. I am dead. I am not dead. Ooh, I got the Doliac stance, which saved my life. Oh, it's this guy on me. Okay, let's give him the business here. He's got stability. He knows. He knows. I'm gonna give him a 7 shatter here. Is that, no, that's an 8 shatter. An 8 shatter. Doing a 3 shatter into a mirror images into another 3 shatter is an 8 shatter. Trust me, it makes sense, okay? It makes sense. I'm gonna knock this guy backwards into my boys. I don't know why I use the F2 there, but it works out. Auto attack spam, distort. The Scourge here. Oh, he's backpedaling. This ain't gonna go well for him. Holy. Power Axe Berserker roaming is good. So, yes, it's listed as meta, but why are you all of a sudden like going to my website and asking me if my builds are good after you like BM me and say that I can't 1v1 you and then kill you on the builds that you decided to play against me? Like, I'm just playing this and you decided to play those against me. That's what you brought. And now you're going to my website and asking me if my builds are good. Oh, bro. Is it a case of a IQ lacking or what? Like, I get his English is maybe not the best. But I think even people who don't know English, like usually you'll have like this one person who's like, sorry, my English is bad. And then they speak like really intelligently. Bro is neither. Bro is neither of them. My suggestion is just relax, bro. Stop egoing, try to improve, and your life will be so good. You are playing a video game. If you are playing a video game, you're gonna be just good. You're gonna be chilling. Videos for stealth bombing builds. No, that's kind of a very niche thing. But stealth bombing is also not really a build for that. It's just a thing that exists. Like, stealth bombing is you have like a thief or a ranger and they just get stealth and everyone blasts it. And that's it. If you need a build to do that, then you're doing something wrong. You just need a specific class to do that. You just need a thief or a ranger or maybe an engineer. That's all you need to do stealth bombs. Maybe even a mesmer with mass invisibility. You got options. Mellow's fighting him now. Wait, Mellow's gonna get dicked on. Nah, bro, I trust in Mellow to come back in this one. I trust him to come back. We can go for this guy. Ooh, he's using his I win button. Could use this earlier. Ah, I didn't get the value. My bad. Just doing a lot. Oh, I'm attacking the wrong target. My bad. He double dodges. Yeah, I guess that's your bag, boys. That's your bag. Yeah, I'm on classic power chrono, but yeah, I'm gonna end the stream because I think we played enough. I don't want to overdo it. I streamed a little bit late today, so it's even later. But this was a good stream because I was trying to work on the chrono video. And I was like, this would just be way easier to just stream it instead because there's so many things to explain that are situationally based. And so I'd have to just do like a 30-minute commentary on just all of the different situations that occur. Might as well just stream it. So yeah, we're gonna end the stream. You guys, thank you for watching. The builds are always on guildgen.com, and I'm gonna take a break, relax. I think we're gonna be streaming Wuthering Waves as our variety game because I think we're done with the builds. After this build, we're gonna be doing like core NG, and then maybe like Hollow Smith. There's some Hollow and core NG stuff I can maybe stream or make a video for. But after that, like the builds are done, they're updated. We might do some variety streaming if there's nothing else to do. So,